Hai guys dan selamat kembali ke Studio Sembang bersama saya Amy. In the house, hari ni we have the one and only Haniff Hamzah. Thank you so much sebab meluangkan masa bersama kami.
Kita dah lama borak pasal ni kan.
Sebenarnya.
And then I'm here. Thank you.
Yes. I'm sure korang kenal Haniff siapa because I membesar dengan suara Haniff menemani saya setiap hari. And I'm sure korang kat rumah sama juga. Tapi I ada soalan yang menarik sebenarnya to start off with.
Okay.
Oh,
terus soalan.
I terus nak tanya because actually dalam skrip I obviously ada macam cara yang I nak announce you and describe you. Bukan saja sebagai seorang
artis.
Artis je ke? Banyak lagi dalam payung artis ni sebenarnya yang boleh dipakai. But one of them was radio DJ.
Yes.
Tapi dengar cerita tak boleh panggil radio DJ dah.
Bukan tak boleh. Dia tak ada rule against it. I mean, I speak about it a lot. The reason why you're called a DJ radio,
because ada banyak
macam terkejut masa masuk radio boy tahu.
Oh.
Sebab disc jockey lah. So you the guy who controls the music on radio. That's why DJ radio or radio DJ. Tapi with the current system and all of that, orang yang control the music on radio is a music executive. So dah tak ada DJ. The radio announcers are there to entertain and the focus is the content. Bukan lagi music yang dimainkan. That's why not DJ radio.
Inilah rasa-rasa pasal radio yang mungkin orang tak tahu.
Tapi masih lagi, as far as I know, dekat RTM, there are still stations yang announcers dia masih menyusun lagu. So, kalau you nak betul-betul technical lah, diorang masih DJ radio.
Faham.
You can, I think there's a lot of pride in that tau. Maknanya show aku ni, not just aku yang entertain kau dengan content yang aku rasa best, lagu pun aku akan introduce kan. So, that's you know, it's something to... I tak pernah lalu lah time tu.
Faham?
I tak pernah rasa lah kan.
Fun fact.
Tapi kalau I main dengan lagu, I rasa orang tak dengar kot.
Mana tahu kalau belum try.
Macam pelik sikit.
Okay. So hari ni kita ada banyak soalan juga Haniff. Tapi sebelum tu I suka nak startkan the episode kadang-kadang, especially kalau dia seorang yang I macam ada like a mutual work history or something dengan orang ni. I suka macam bagi backstory sikit. So I ada cerita untuk korang sebelum kita mulakan pasal Haniff. And it's about macam I ada banyak sebenarnya because mungkin I dah jadi fans you kot dah lama.
Dia macam pelik tau.
Amelia
Henderson yang cakap.
Ya doh. Ya, okay. So
just
cerita
continue
dia,
with the question.
No.
You macam saja buat I rasa awkward tau ni. Soalan.
je lah.
Soalan.
Okay, because Haniff kan was one of the macam nama paling terkenal dekat radio bila I first start dekat radio. So first time I jumpa Haniff, I tak sure Haniff ingat ke tak, but I was there sebagai penyampai DJ yang macam, bukan penyampai DJ, entahlah otak penyampai radio yang macam very very baru. And I nampak Haniff dari jauh dengan aura dia macam Haniff tau, this is like,
you masa tu English station kan?
English station. So I was like, oh my god. Selepas tu kita ada rezeki untuk bekerja together as co-host. And honestly sampai sekarang, one of the easiest working experiences I pernah ada in my entire career.
Co-host, was it a Raya event?
Yes, Raya event.
Dekat KLCC.
Best sebab you ada.
And my immediate reaction to you was, Sembang studio baik
and then my immediate reaction was like, dalam ramai-ramai orang yang I pernah jumpa, yang paling sepatutnya ada podcast sendiri is you.
And untuk yang tak tahu sekarang kalau every time aku bertembung dengan Amelia je kan, kalau kita ada time mesti I nak buat podcast apa because yours is working, you know. Yours is something yang orang tunggu nak tengok kan. So I think while you maybe seek advice on things like macam mana nak jadi radio DJ kan, I would ask you like how to make a good. Betul, aku tak ada ni pasal aku tak ada idea.
Kalau korang kat luar sana ada idea, korang komen sikit. Tapi saya dah jadi macam, I rasa kalau you start podcast, I tutup shop lah. And I would be happy to. I'd be like, oh my god,
nice. I know it's your show, you don't have to be too nice.
No, I mean it.
Nanti kita dah habis ni, kita sembang.
Brainstorm lagi.
I nak curi idea you sikit. What podcast could work?
Okay,
for Haniff Hamzah.
I think it'll be good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, tapi macam biasa kita akan mulakan your story dengan the same question.
Ni baru mula
Ni baru the proper start.
Ini first question.
Ini the first question.
Okay.
The first question is childhood macam mana?
Oh, okay. I anak kedua daripada 3 adik-beradik. I have a abang setahun lebih tua, adik perempuan 5 tahun lebih muda. And kita grow up a fun family lah. Kita duduk dekat mana studio ini. The drive is about 7 minutes away. It's my house. We grew up in PJ. Fun sebab I had parents yang dua-dua kerja, but they try to make time for us. we went through normal lah, sekolah, we did normal nakal things, nothing. Dia tak ada cerita sedih yang macam I came from, you know, a hardship life, tak ada. We weren't rich, but my parents were government servants and we make do what we have. Every few years, kalau ada rezeki, we have an opportunity to travel the world. Jadi kita orang dapat lah tengok, you know, negara orang kan. That is my entire childhood. Tapi I think lah, orang kata anak tengah ni, middle child syndrome tu, yang selalu problem orang kata is true. It's just as true as kucing Oyen selalu buat hal. Sama. It's like one of those things dalam universe ni kan. I don't know, it's true for me. And I got friends yang macam dia pun anak tengah, dia pun banyak buat hal. Tapi you know, when I say buat hal, tak adalah aku macam mencuri, merompak, tak lah.
Faham.
It's those things yang my mom memang kena handle. Oh, dia ni skip class again, you know.
Faham.
Those boisterous.
Faham. Personality paling besar lah, the middle child. Faham.
Betul lah. Adalah isu sikit-sikit. So that was, I had a pretty fun childhood. Cuma antara 3 beradik ni, I yang paling banyak penyakit. Kecil lah. Sekarang dah macam alhamdulillah okay sikit. I had asthma, and a lot of people bila borak dengan my mum kan, macam now as an adult I faham lah. I dengan abang I, because my mum is from like a science background, right? So she believes in apa ni, planning the family, anak nak kena berapa, plan the finances like that. With my mom, my dad. So I dengan abang I setahun beza. Okay, so technically you sepatutnya plan the next to be setahun or 2 tahun lah.
Jarak dia lebih kurang.
Tiba-tiba anak I, adik I 5 tahun beza kan. So I think the joke was, ini accident ke? Actually tak. It's sebab I memang sakit. I was always in the hospital, maybe up till the age of 7, asthma lah. Adalah a few things kan. So bila I dah besar baru my mom cerita kan. Lah ma, really? Because like as a kid, I selalu cakap, mama ni selalu fokus kat adik I je kan. Padahal she had to delay the 3rd one because I was sick. Right? So she put so much attention on me lah. Itu lah. Itu I punya childhood.
Interesting.
I manja pasal tu lah.
Yes. Tapi personality Haniff macam mana dulu? Sebab sekarang kita boleh nampak Haniff seorang yang sangat friendly, ramah, easy to talk to.
I rasa sama lah.
Sama?
I mean,
Konti
I was
lah.
always looking out nak berkawan lah. I macam very social kid. Lepas tu jenis yang suka pergi rumah cousin, yang cepi. Tapi to say I was orang kadang tanya, kau kecil-kecil kau mesti banyak masuk bertanding nyanyi. Tak ada. Kalau ada pun it's like because cikgu cakap, ni kau join lah ni. So in school, sekolah rendah, aku banyak benda-benda yang nerdy lah, macam choral speaking. Itu aku. And lepas tu chess club ada. Sekolah rendah ni drama, wakil daerah petaling ada.
Wow.
Tak, itu semua bukan pasal interest lah. Dia macam cikgu cakap, you try masuk. Okay, masuk lah. Dia tak ada interest pun. So yeah, I did it. Apa lagi lah. So those like kalau yang macam sukan semua tu, yes, I did it. But mungkin sampai wakil sekolah, and then that was it lah. Dia tak ada macam Selangor tak ada. So that was my childhood. I was very active. Parents very supportive what we do. So I think lah sampai sekarang I masih active. Not sports, like generally quite an active dude. I want to do this, I want to be there. Banyak interest yang very luas kan. I want to try that,
Tapi so, kan sebenarnya I ada something yang I tak seberapa setuju dengan you pasal interest dengan tak interest ni. I don't know, mungkin dia tipu sikit. Because adalah seorang
apa
ni,
yang interest berlakon tadi?
No, interest pasal music, interest pasal, because ada seorang dekat sini di antara kita berdua yang dulu rapper, you all rapper Matics. Cuba ceritakan sikit apa ni rapper Matics.
Asal lah orang cerita.
Kena korek betul-betul lah di internet untuk jumpa tahu rapper Matics ni apa.
Suatu ketika dulu. Yalah, kita impress lah dengan benda yang kita tengok kat TV. And I had older cousins, and that time they were very into In Living Colours tau. In Living Colours ni satu comedy show, but it's mostly African Americans, and dia punya vibe mana macam
style
cool gila. It wasn't even in the Malaysian punya TV tau masa tu, tak ada. So diorang akan rent tapes kan. So sebab they are people I look up to, so I selalu tengok diorang ni, ada rapper ni, ada rapper tu kan. And so adalah 3 budak ni habis SPM. We were, you know, these 2 were doing very well in school. Seorang budak Subang, and the other 2, one is my best friend Loy, seorang lagi nama dia Ilsa. And so Ilsa wanted to write a song for his then girlfriend lah. So macam buat lagu sendiri By now kita memang jenis yang banyak hafal lagu tau. We were 18 dah habis SPM.
Yelah.
Ada banyak masa, belum masuk college lagi. So macam
very romantic your friend.
kita bertiga ni kan. And we were chilling at the mama, rumah kawan pergi barbecue. And then mamat ni Elsa ni dia macam kita buat lagu kan. Kita buat lagu. So buat satu lagu untuk girlfriend dia lah. So kenapa nama group kita Rappermatics pula? At this point, orang buat lagu ni macam siapa je buat lagu? Okay lah, Too Fat lah kan. Or Poetic Emo lah.
Rappermatics
tapi siapa lagi yang buat lagu? We don't know the process. Tak ada, you know. And so, Mamat ni, dia punya idea tu macam, uish, buat lagu Not even perform tau. The idea was, let's make a song. So, dia pandai buat beat. And then kita pergi kat jamming studio Black Widow. Siapa yang tahu memang korang legend lah. Dekat je sini. And we recorded a song. Tapi Rappermatics tu, nama tu sebab, kita bertiga tak pernah dapat B in maths. Right? Daripada sekolah rendah sampai ke sekolah menengah. I'm talking about modern maths lah. And maths tak kira lah. So we thought, okay lah, since we like rap.
Sebab mathematics power.
And mathematics the power. Kita Rappermatics kan. So then I guess the maths kita maintain throughout our journey kan. Not that anybody worked in anything that needed numbers. But we sucked at rap lah, okay? And
tapi rap melibatkan matematik juga. You kena count the bars. Semua ni ada 16.
To catch the beat pun aku macam, bang, bila bang masuk ni bang?
No.
Abang buat macam ni tau. Baru aku rap part aku kan. It was bad.
You guys buat performance macam mana kalau kena ada orang cue beat tu?
Tak, okay. Bila hafal lagu dah lain. Ni masa nak record lagu sendiri ni. It took so long kan. And then finally he got the girl that he wanted lah. But yeah, it kind of ended there. And then my rapper name.
Oh, you had a rapper name?
I had a rapper name.
It was called like DJ minus subtraction. Aku macam mana?
Ini just before MySpace punya time lah. Okay, so yelah nak kena ada, takkanlah Haniff Hamzah. My nickname among the Malay friends kan.
Dia kena rapper sikit.
Among Malay friends was Anip kan?
Okay.
Anip
Nip. Yeah.
So I jadi Nipsey. Yeah.
You're just one hustle away from.
And then I had a best friend. Dia like one of those guys yang did okay lah in rap kan. Nama dia 𝙁𝙊𝙇𝙊, tapi dia pakai 𝙁 with the soul in control. So I macam, mama ni cool. So I macam, okay lah, aku Nipsey, always tipsy. Padahal tak minum pun. Okay. Aku tak nak borak pasal aku rap lah. Malu doh. Yeah, Lloyd and Elsa, aku shout out kat korang lagi sekali. I miss you guys, man.
You guys punya rapper name macam nama ICU. Ada first name, ada surname. Kalau nak kena book flight, memang kena isi semua. Jangan
in fact, my first Facebook page was Nipsey Gasing. Pasal aku budak Jalan Gasing. Yeah, kita kena rooted lah. Mana ada rapper yang tak shout out tempat dia. Aku kena represent Jalan Gasing lah. Dah soalan lain aku malu lah
soalan ni I tak sangka dia akan
you yang boleh rap laju kan.
Tak I boleh cakap laju. That's the difference.
Dia tu rap god tu. You went
pernah lah sampai dekat era sekali je era.
I call you pasal tu.
I remember.
Cuba rap Lepas tu you sampai, you tahu radio, you tahu pula masa nak rap god tu, jangan cakap the F word.
I remember that.
Dia blur sendiri, babe. Well trained. I tak payah edit. Well trained.
Yelah, of course lah. Starstruck dekat situ. I'm like, I cannot mess this up.
So you can call me Nipsey. Always tipsy. Kan? Dia macam,
Nipsey always tipsy. It's not bad.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Nipsey. Selepas kan tak boleh lah. Sorry,
boleh. Go ahead.
Okay, so selepas tu, this is after SPM lah. You did your rap stuff. And then selepas tu, okay, something yang I baca yang sangat menarik is actually about your parents. So your parents are both macam dari background yang lebih traditional. Yes. Like your mom is a dean kalau tak silap.
I wouldn't say, traditional careers.
Traditional careers, that's what I mean lah. And so like the question is untuk you guys, I guess your generation, for you especially, yang nak keluar, you wanted to do mass comm. Macam mana tu?
Yeah, but mass comm was already macam the third college tau. That means I had failed the first two that I did. Yeah, there's a story behind it. I'm very proud. So I guess of the three siblings, the two, me and my brother, antara kita berdua, my results was always slightly better than his. Not that I was a genius, tak adalah. It was just slightly better. And my mom had always ada idea yang salah seorang anak aku akan jadi doktor. Right? And this is, I guess it stems through her journey to become this. She's quite a valued name in dentistry kat Malaysia tau. Dia macam somebody who's known to be like...
You gonna know fun fact?
What?
My mom is a dentist.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, but is your mom the top 2% research dentist?
No, but that's what I mean. It's like, definitely not lah. Tapi kalau I balik and I tell my mom, who I interviewed today, like properly dengan you punya family tree, oh my God, my mom, kalau dia tahu lagi awal, mungkin dia datang kot.
You tahu, my mom sekarang, I'm sorry, this one I memang bangga lah. She was listed as the top 2% scientist in the world.
That is
in dentist, and you know,
so cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something the media will cover. That's fine, but I'm telling you that I'm very proud of my mom because of this, right? So now she memang longer than I've lived has always been in dentistry.
That's right? Insane.
And she always wanted one of her children to do something. Dia macam makin lama diturunkan standard untuk anak dia tau. Macam like, okay, doktor tak lepas kot SPM. Macam okay, maybe just something science kan. So he went down. So I went to matriculation college where the choices is a pre-U lah in Kuala Pilah. This is the first time I hidup kat luar bandar. Right? I have kampung. My mom's from Kota Baru, Kelantan. Tapi ini hidup lah. Like balik kampung lah. And my dad's from JB. That's the first time lah. So there are the two options. Is so that I get into the science stream. So that my choices will be like anything science lah.
Yeah, faham.
So mine was physical science. Maknanya physics. You just deeply learn to physics pre-U kan.
Oh, sakitnya.
Aku tak boleh bernafas lah. Tak boleh. And I did poorly. Right? I did really poorly. And so after that, I got into a college professional Mara Beranang. This time I did IT. I did IT. I did better. Except the
IT tu dah jauh dah
jauh. Tapi it's still computer science lah.
Boleh science.
Okay, ada science lagi lah. Ada sikit lagi lah. Okay. So you just drop your, you know, and my mom was like, okay kan. Yeah, looks like this one's done lah, right? That one pun I tak habis, you know, and truancy lah, macam malas buat assignment, and it was a diploma course, and tak dapat lah.
Mungkin sebab minat tu.
Maybe, right? Ini character building lah for me, right? And you know, my parents are supportive, tapi bila kau dah fail 2 kali kat 2 college yang berbeza, they're disappointed, you know, and I just kept trying to just push myself. So finally, I masuk a private university. This is the first private university, and I took MESCOM. Now my mom is like, okay lah, what do you want to do actually? I'm like, okay, Syam is doing MESCOM, my brother. Can I do MESCOM? So I figured maybe this is the easy option lah. Not exactly easy, but it was less stressing. And maybe you're right there, mungkin yang tu interest I ada sikit lah. You know, and my favourite subject at that time was sociology. Tak ada kaitan dengan MESCOM, but bila I dah keluar, this you know, intellectual thinking and you put it into broadcast, penting weh.
Yeah.
Right? And so, yeah, that's how I got into MESCOM. But sebelum orang rasa macam, oh sebab tu dia jadi penyampai radio, tak ada plan pun. I just wanted a diploma to tell my mom, look ma,
dah sampai diploma.
I ada diploma.
Tapi sebenarnya kalau dari segi macam cita-cita you time tu,
I tak ada. That's the thing. I tak ada. I never had like a 10-year plan, objective kan. Cita-cita jadi ni. Sekejap I cerita kat I nak jadi pilot lah. Lepas tu kita macam tengok, mahal ni, tak boleh ni lah. Okay, lepas tu macam, computer science. Okay, let's just try that. I changed from one to another. Then I was like, what about a banker? You know, banyak lah. But never entertainment. It's just one of those things like, in fact, when I was studying MESCOM, because I liked the lecturer so much, I thought I wanted to become a journalist. I tak tulis, my grammar when I write dia tak berapa. Borak senang tau. Bila you tulis tu macam tak tune lah. But it was an interesting, a very mind-opening ni lah. Tak juga, I didn't become a journalist. So it changes. It changed based on my maturity maybe.
Faham.
I tak pernah ada yang macam, masa I kecil, because my dad was in army, I memang, aku nak jadi askar. Yang tu, by high school, my dad just shot me down. No, jangan jadi askar. Ayah dah jadi askar. you be something else.
Faham.
So itu je lah. I never really had like an actual plan. Tak ada.
Tapi yang pelik ataupun bukan pelik lah sebenarnya, yang sangat make sense is that sebenarnya dalam kerjaya you, semua skills yang you probably use a lot, skills yang you belajar bukan saja dari segi mass comm, tapi socialization. Media is a form of sociology untuk ramai pendengar you kat luar sana. Yeah. So everything happens for a reason then.
It was so interesting that I bought my own books, and this was a time yang baru masa tu, selain pada buku teks, I tak pernah baca pun. And buku teks pun you tak complete. You flip through pages yang mana you nak buat untuk exam. But because of sociology, I picked up on reading actual books. Ni lah masa yang I rasa, oh, ini aku dah matured siot. Aku beli buku ni. Kan? My dad was so proud. Masa tu dia proud. Oh, you're reading this? And they were not textbooks lah. Dia macam, kan? So I started reading from like an age of, masa ni, I was maybe 22. I started diploma lambat lah in KDU because sebelum tu I dah went through the 18 to 19. I failed the matriculation, and then I went through 3 years of this diploma in Mara. I didn't do so well. By the time I was in KDU, I was the macam a 5 year older than, you know, the 17-year-olds who were in the diploma course lah. So I was that dude lah yang macam 22 years old, baru buat diploma. I was that kid kan.
Faham.
But I picked up on reading. I'm so glad.
Yeah. There's always a silver lining. Tapi the thing is, during the time yang you study juga, like your time management sepanjang career you memang luar biasa lah sebenarnya. Because you also started with the ex-fresh street surfers. Pada masa tu juga kan? Sambil-sambil.
Oh, okay. The final year diploma KDU, yes. I started in Astro as ex-fresh street surfers part-time. Yang bagusnya that time, part-timers, dia tak ada 9 to 5. Because there were so many students in it was okay to schedule lah. Like next week, this week you schedule for next week.
Faham.
So you make do lah. There were kids from Uni 10 and then friends from UKM, UM ada, and I was
one of them. Was the reason you terlibat dalam this street surfers was it because like you wanted to try something ke?
Okay.
Apa
as
yang membuat
I
you
remember my life, dia gini tau. My parents didn't really give us big allowances. Macam in high school, selain pada RM2 yang I dapat pergi sekolah, ini sekolah menengah tau, I akan dapat RM5 kalau I stay back. So actually not much, but it's not little also, you know. And then I get RM70 a month on top of that, right? So in total kalau I save pun tak makan ni adalah 200 bulan kan. But I was hanging out with kids from PJ yang kita lepak OU, orang utama apa. And I was that kid with my brother yang tak ada duit lah nak pergi makan Kenny Rogers. Masa tu Kenny Rogers was like where you gather and celebrate your friends with. Me and my brother, we will go, we tong-tong naik taxi, right? We tong-tong naik taxi, we go and buy a can from that time was Jasco, I think. Itu lah kita jalan-jalan. Orang lain lepak McD ke. We didn't have that kind of money. So that drove me into working, right? So when I was 16, I kerja dekat, semua cerita dekat area dekat area uni. I was a banquet waiter dekat Crystal Crown PJ. That was my first ever job, umur 16 tahun. And I was good at it sebab I boleh cakap English. And kita banquet punya kan.
It's like dari atas.
Yes, and having a father who is in the army, I had nice leather shoes.
And also,
so
I fikir disiplin, tapi
disiplin
shoes tu penting juga.
Disiplin pun juga. So that was my first job, and I loved it. It was RM3 an hour. And then if you stay back to clean up, you get another $4.50 on top. Right? Dia bukan every week ada tau. Dia banquet lah. Ada event tak cukup orang, dia call. I pun datang kerja kan. That drove me lah. Wah, I can make my own money, man. You know? So along the life as a student in KDU, because I bukan duduk kat hostel, ada time lah. Masa tu I macam-macam I buat. I kerja event. In fact, I started this thing called the hookup. Masa tu Facebook was very new. I noticed that students from colleges yang I pergi ni dengan my sister pun dekat college masa tu, diorang nak make money but don't know where and they can speak and all that. So I started a Facebook page called Hookup. So if you have an event and you need, you know, like a promoter, I will hook you up. And I make a 20% cut. That was my first like enterprise.
Okay, entrepreneur.
The hookup. I don't think Facebook, the hookup ni Facebook ada lagi lah because Kan Facebook went through a lot of changes. Ini yang the first logo yang ada F tu tau. So that was called the hookup.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was first.
Not bad.
Masa tu yang get you. Yeah. Okay lah. Sekarang I menyesal apa tau?
Apa?
While I became, this dude who now is in radio and ada full-time job masa tu, I should have just continued that one. Like hire someone to run it because it was doing so well. It was growing.
Sebenarnya service ni macam...
Senang gila weh. I just publish like on Facebook that time. Ni semua students lah yang follow group ni kan. Student. I publish. Ini sebelum ada orang terfikir pun. So that's stupid of me lah. I should have just thought
ni
of
dah
it.
jadi macam e-hailing dah.
Yes, patutnya lah.
Original lah.
No, but this was in 2002.
Sebelum
3, 4, 5. 5,000. Yeah, maybe 2004, 2005, somewhere there. So masa tu I start lah. And it worked out nice. I made 20%.
You imagine kalau you buat dari dulu sampai sekarang, monopoli.
I know there are big companies who has it lah. So as I'm proud that I did it first, well, they did it better. It's the truth. Kan?
Podcast macam tu juga tau. So it's not too late to start. I just nak masukkan je.
I tak nak compete dengan you.
Tak, there's no competition. It's just about dia tak ada.
There's no competition because you the best.
No, tak pun. Kita semua ada lane masing-masing.
Yeah,
so
betul.
that's why lah, you cannot compare apples and oranges.
By the end of this podcast, can you just throw an idea?
Yes.
Okay.
I dah throw dah tadi kat luar. I dah throw like 3.
Tak ada idea tu.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
So, the reason X-Fresh Street Surface ni sangat penting is because ini yang mengubah untuk jadi...
I tak jawab soalan tu. Okay, sorry. I jump into X-Fresh because while I was doing all these other jobs, they were paying $10 per hour. That was it. $10 per hour. Daripada I kerja banquet tu RM3, $3.50 umur 16 kan. And then I knew kalau you kerja fast food is about maximum RM5. They were paying $10 per hour as a college student.
That's like...
It's good money.
Suddenly dah boleh lah Kenny Rogers Roses.
Yalah. Dah mampu dah masa ni. Dah mampu.
So bila you start dengan apa yang I nak tahu tu is because like untuk masuk ke dalam traditional media sebenarnya tak mudah. And like it's so interesting sebab setiap kali I tanya soalan ni semua orang ada macam it's like a very macam entertainment industry macam pilih you. You know?
You the one.
Yeah. So macam mana benda tu berubah daripada something that's kind of like a side thing into you becoming bukan radio DJ, penyampai radio.
I think I was driven to always just sort of do better. Macam even as a banquet waiter, while I was making the $3 per hour, I also tried to become like macam mana nak jadi assistant manager tu? Ada macam tu tau kan?
Nak promotion?
Ni macam how old is that guy? Do I need to be his age to So I spoke to guys around me and didn't get there. But point was, while I was doing something, I always wanted to like macam mana nak sampai sana? Macam mana? So in X-Fresh, I kind of did the same. Like dia nak jadi street surfer ni. Untuk yang tak tahu, street surfer ni macam squad era kan. Where you get products from the clients and you go around the streets and then you call station macam, okay, kami street surfers kini berada di college sekian untuk berikan anda coklat dan tiket wayang. So that was the initiator of macam mana I nak cakap sebagai seorang penyampai, right? And you have to go through a 7-day training, including an on-air training. On-air tu, you call station tu belum lagi tau. You kena call the station manager dulu. Okay, and you belagak macam, this is on air. Okay, so station manager akan dengar. Okay, Nef, go. Alright, sekarang kami berada di sekian. If you fail that, you're not going to get the job.
Wow.
That 7 day.
Wow.
Yeah, it's training. Macam tu. I don't know whether they still do it, but I think it's a good system.
Training lah.
Training lah. Dia ni boleh ke kan bercakap. So, part of that, another set of training was you must be able to speak to this crowd yang ada. We were X-Fresh. We're pretty small. So you don't have like a crowd of 50 people. Tak juga.
Maybe
small, 7, 8 people. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Kita punya niche was quite impactful. It mattered lah.
Yeah.
You know, to the one who listened, it mattered. And the fans who would come to the car and all this, ni orang kau tak kenal. So that was another training ground of speaking to the people you don't know. I took it one step at a time. I wasn't great at it, but I took it one step at a time. And then, I passed both. I think I was a street surfer for maybe 3 years. Dia bukan hari-hari kerja tau. Macam I cakap lah, I was still studying. And when they call me up, they will. And things just happen. And so, my next question was, macam mana nak jadi yang mamat tu? And the captain manages us, our scheduling and all that. But that one my best friend got lah. You know, so yang rappermatics tadi tu. Allah, itu dia masuk situ juga. Dia dapat position tu lah. Dia dah habis belajar dah. So he could do the
dia
9 to 5.
masa lah untuk.
Dia masa. But he was better at management than I was. And then kita pecah lah. I went through the jadi talent route. He went through management route. And the other opportunity I had was that time maybe 2007. Diorang suruh I buat weekend show dulu. This is when you train yourself to go on air as a radio announcer. Free lah dulu, training. I really just took it one step at a time. I learned through the process and then I was like, actually I maybe I can do this lah. Dah lah kat Express tu yang best ni. I kaki gig lah masa ni. You know, and there was so much opportunities where Express were covering gigs. If nobody wanted to MC, I say, okay, I'll do it. You know, at this point, I memang the idea is, this is the crowd I'm comfortable with, man. You know, I want to do it. I want to be on stage. Let me handle the crowd. So itulah, these are the stages that I went through.
Yeah.
Right? And until now, of the many things I've done, my favorite is to MC a crowd. Itu paling best. Bukan okay, I'm pretty okay. Kita punya corporate event tu, that was fun too.
Yeah.
But if you ask me what your favorite is, yang crowd, yang tu aku suka lah. Yang
tu paling scary.
Oh, for me this is my turf lah.
Faham.
I'm so energetic bila I jumpa crowd macam itu kan. Nak crowd gig. Best way.
Yeah.
Best. And they give you immediate response.
Yes.
So all of this were the step-by-step things before I became Haniff Hamzah on Petang Era now, you know. Ni lah, benda-benda ni lah. Dia bukan macam, nak jadi dia tak. Dia macam, okay, what if can I do that one? Kan? Macam tu.
Yeah. Tapi nampak sangat that macam journey untuk jadi seorang radio announcer ni, dia bukan satu benda yang you boleh just pick up overnight. Just tak because you're, this is like, look at your journey untuk sampai dekat mana you are now.
Okay, let me just correct you that, you know, while you've also been in the industry dah bertahun dah kan, and you notice some people, memang dia masuk kamera je kan, dia ni memang talent lah.
Oh yelah, ada lah yang macam tu.
Radio pun macam, you baru dengar dia first 2 times, ni memang talented. I wasn't talented. I was the guy yang macam, okay, kita buat ni dulu, kita try ni dulu. I brushed up skills. Mine was brushing up my skills. It was like that.
I think dia kena jalan serentak lah. You tak boleh nak talented tak ada effort. You tak boleh nak effort tak ada sikit talent. So benda tu takkan jalan kalau you tak ada dulu.
Lah. I mean, that's how I felt.
That's how you felt.
It was, and maybe because masa kecil-kecil pun, I like to be the easygoing dude. And yang macam murah kan semua orang. So all of this really helped. Yeah. You know? It was nice. I was in the right station. X-Fresh was
at the right
8.
time.
XFM was 8 for me lah. Aku memang, kita support local kan. Kita support indie. Gig semua, let's go. In fact, by now, I dah boleh masuk gig free dah. Because I X-Fresh. No, I will pay. So, I dapat duit apa, RM10 sejam ni kan. Kita support lah.
Recycle balik.
Yes, I've always been the guy. Kalau ada kawan-kawan yang macam nak sneak in like that. No, I'm gonna pay my way in this gig because they need it.
Support lah.
Yeah.
Betul.
So
it's so cool.
Right place, right time, and I was very driven towards what's next.
Yeah.
What can I do next? Itu lah.
Dalam perjalanan ni, did you ever feel stress sebab sebagai seorang penyampai radio kan, especially when it's like your audience and dekat X-Fresh juga, the X-Fresh audience passionate.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of tanggungjawab juga atas your shoulders. Like, tapi from my own personal experience, I tahu sebagai seorang penyampai, you're in a room. You tak nampai audience. You're not getting live feedback macam mana kalau you MC. Did you like realize sejauh mana impact tu during that moment?
I don't think I realised until I left lah. I mean, we knew kita memang supporting the local scene that time, and we knew that people loved us being there sebab we were the bigger platform lah. I can talk about your gig or your band or. Tapi I didn't notice the impact that we brought kan, and we sort of built a community tau. Masa tu I think there were more people yang beranikan diri untuk buat lagu. Masa tu there were more gigs, and now it's back like that. There's another station who I feel is doing the right way, you know, and that time was Express lah. The impact tu I tak rasa when I'm in the studio because dia tak sama MC crowd tau. Bila crowd, you get immediate response. Kalau crowd tu boo, then okay, I'll try and speak to you in a different way.
Kalau kau tu menangis and balik. Kalau I lah.
Crowd gig kan ganas Kalau tak suka, dia tak suka. You know this. And I guess it's training lah. I learned through it. Kalau dia buat kau buat apa? I speak rough back.
You balik?
Yeah, ini gig bukan konsert Datuk Sri Siti Nurhaliza. Right? I'm sorry, you really need to. If he's going to be a rempit, I'll be rempitter. You know? I'm sorry, it is how it is.
No.
That's why I like the crowd. So I learn lah through the process. So as I was saying, itulah dia. I didn't know the full impact until later kan. Macam, hui, Mamat ni budak Express lah dulu. Pasal dalam Astro, banyak-banyak radio. In fact, Express dah tak ada dah pun. There was so many stations. Express was pretty much the smallest. Probably making the least money. I don't know these things because I'm not management kan. Probably. But we had great love from people who memang sayang the local industry kan. And as a radio announcer masa tu, I was placed with there was an announcer called Dina Al-Mashur. Then she left. Later on, she moved up to Era. And then she's no longer a radio announcer lah. But as she moved into Era, they gave me Ray. Ray masa tu daripada Era tau. So Ray sebenarnya turun pangkat pergi Express tau. Can you imagine? Ray dah setahun kat Era, millions of listeners, turun ke satu station yang mungkin listener dia 4,000. But that was a turning point for us. Bila I dapat Ray dapat I, kita macam it exploded.
Yeah, and dari that time right? Sampai sekarang.
So the mass yang dengar Era tak tahu pun kita dekat Express because you guys were not listening to Express. It's fine.
Yeah.
We were just
you had your own thing.
Happy to be there.
Yeah.
Yang bestnya, sebab kita small station, everybody was just kau eksperimen dengan ni lah. I loved it. Dia tak ada pressure macam
freedom.
Okay, kau punya survey hari tu 400,000 je pendengar. Can we try and reach 500,000? Tak ada. Do what you want. Make them happy lah. Yeah, it was like that.
And ada banyak control tak pasal your show?
Okay, so content team, we were in the morning show. Content team macam any other station. You are your content manager. You are your producer. And we will sit together and create a good show. And we did pretty well.
You did?
Yeah. And Express, again, I don't even care kalau korang tak pernah dengar aku kat Express lah. But that shaped me into the entertainer I am today. And this journey, the Express journey was the turning point into making Haniff, who then later on became the morning show guy. Aku memang banyak belajar kat Express because kat situ kalau buat silap tak ada orang marah. Tak ada orang marah. It's so experimental. Who cares? You know, and we did this one big thing called Piala. Our show was called Riot Pagi X, but spelled wordplay. Dia eja jadi macam rakyat. R-A'_YAT. So Riot Pagi X, you say it nicely, is riot. Kena dengan energy dak-dak yang dengar kan. So we had a Piala Rakyat. Piala Rakyat, Ray dan Haniff. This Piala was a futsal between indie bands and we see who wins. So there was Hujan playing, there was Bang Face playing, there was One Buck Shot playing. That time banyak Komplot was playing. Kita buat liga untuk band indie weh. You know, like, and yang kau menang adalah trofi. Ada nama aku dengan Ray. Trofi tu. Kecil je community kita. But I was so proud, man. Yeah, that was it. It was fun. Experimental. Experiment je masa tu.
And this is how radio, like during the glory time of radio, macam ni tau. It was like the thing that really fuel the backbone of the music industry. For me,
untuk second gen of the glorious indie scene, that was the time. Tak ingat lah. Mungkin 2006, 2007 that time. Best gila.
Okay, so I have a very weird question kan. Sebab I'm getting some like weird flashback from my childhood. Korang pernah tak buat macam like a uji bakat, not an uji bakat, but like a camp or something for kids? Was there ever a time that you guys did this?
For children, tak lah.
Not for kids, but like for teenagers.
Probably, I don't know. What year was this?
I swear to God, I need to go home and check with my mom. But I did something where there was like a bunch of kids in a room, and it was something about XFM.
Maybe part of your camp though, dia bawa pergi trip ke XFM. We did a lot of those.
No. It was like a. Maybe, I don't know. I was very young, so I kena pergi check balik dengan my mom.
How old am I? How old are you? Well, I'm talking to you like I think. So masa aku Express, kau memang baby ke apa ni?
Tak lah, not baby lah. But like 2006, I was 11.
Malah buat Express, buat orang lain lah. feel old now, man.
Okay, so the next step selepas Express was you and Ray sekali.
I'm too young for
No lah.
Go on.
No lah. After that, you guys moved to Era after that.
Yes, okay.
Macam mana transition tu berlaku pula?
Dia transition yang sedih lah sebenarnya.
Is it?
Yeah. So while we were doing well, we were the duo that experimented and had freedom to do a lot of things. That time the number 2 radio show, I think number 1 or number 2 was Datuk Aznil. Belum Datuk lah, masa tu Pak Nil. Morning show, Era, and Arwah Dem Ramboy. This was circa 2000, I believe 10. So Arwah Dem meninggal. And you still had the anchor, Aznil. At this point, he is the biggest name kan. Dia TV show dia jadi, dia berlakon, dia, you know. I look up to him. And then, dia memang dah tak nak jadi announcer dah, I think. But, I mean, this is a conversation I had with him. Then he said, Astro wanted to retain him. And he said, okay lah, let me select my partner. Sebab dia tengah sedih kan. So, dia tak nak. I think he went through a lot of emotional punya.
I cannot imagine how traumatizing that.
It was crazy. For him it was tough, right? And so, dia try ramai orang lah. Dia try ramai orang, morning show, dia try tak jadi. Lepas tu, it is like, Astro bagi dia freedom, you have the final say, Pak Niel. Who do you want? You have the final say. Okay lah.
Because so his show kan?
It's his show. It was, I think that time was Riokan Pagi Era. I tak ingat show tu. Anyway, they put Ray on to partner dengan Aznil, and Aznil liked it. And then I think Ray suggested to him, why don't you bring my partner too? Let's become a trio kan. Ray ni idea dia kencang, babe. And if he didn't say that, I would not have transitioned. And so we tried, the three of us, and partner liked it, you know. And then we became Rio Pagi Era, Aznil, Riokan Pagi Era bersama Ray dan Haniff. Right? And now, daripada geng budak indie ni, Ray is not back in Era. I was from that indie support, you know, local scene guy into that. Masa dekat Express, kita borak Gualu semua okay. Aku kau okay. And then Era that time, tak okay benda tu. Saya awak anda. So this is like, oh lemak, it's so not me kan. Apa ni kan. But yeah, I think I assimilated lah. Macam I learned. Pak Ni was the greatest that time teacher for me lah. To tone down how you now don't speak like rempit lah. Come on lah, dude. Don't speak like you know it's not a gig now. Ini kau tengah bercakap kat 6 juta orang tengah mendengar. So that happened lah. 2 years. It was me, Aznil and Ray. So, yalah, until 2012, that was my transition. Awkward. Ada times yang memang I don't think I should take it lah. It doesn't feel right lah. Yeah. Macam, this is not me.
Yeah.
I did it anyway. There was no pay raise pun. Dia macam, should I not? It's not really, I didn't want the fame. You know, there's a lot of things that was going on. Takut lah.
Yeah.
Really, it was, okay lah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So, I did it. We did it.
Yeah. So,
again, there was me, Ray, Aznil, until 2012. Yeah. That was my first era punya job lah.
Yeah. I ada actually banyak soalan pasal ni, pasal your perspective, which I rasa sangat unik. Untuk mungkin kebanyakan orang yang akan diletak dalam situasi macam tu. Express was like the king of that niche.
Yeah.
Tapi
the local music scene.
Yeah, tapi Era is like
the different ball game.
It's like 6 million.
Pressure tu.
Macam mana nak bercakap dengan 6 million people? I don't know. So a lot of people sebenarnya mungkin kalau fikir pasal situation ni would have expected seorang dalam this situation untuk rasa macam kalau Era ambil lah, then I boleh jadi raja radio forever. Tapi dia sebaliknya cerita yang sebenar. It's like,
no, I takut.
Scary.
I takut. No, at least for Ray dia pernah rasa lah. Dia dah pergi kat Era. He started like me. I started Express Street first. He was on Squad Era. Right? So he was the Era version of, and then dia dah. Right. So I guess dia memang tahu what he's putting himself into.
Yeah.
I didn't lah. Like,
and dia direct to breakfast.
Dah lah kerja dengan Aznil weh.
Oh, seram lah kerja
member ni, is at that point dia baru menang yang the best TV host in Asia tau.
Sampai sekarang.
Aku macam aku kan Snail tu kan. Dia depan muka. Tapi tak adalah masa saya masuk tu Pak Nil, kita
cover kena macu.
Kena macam Pak Nil, tak ada lah kan. He was my mentor in radio at that point.
Wow.
Definitely.
Imagine
banyak lagi lah.
Mentor
banyak
radio
lagi
Pak
lah,
Nil.
I learned a lot from him, and I also learned things that I didn't want to do like him. Faham tak?
Yeah.
There were things that I disagreed with him. I can tell him now. Things that I memang terikut dia sampai sekarang. So there was a lot of things that shaped me during that 2 years.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. At that point, because I know macam bila you started X Fresh, maybe it was like, oh, let's see where this goes. Pada ketika ni, dia dah macam start, because you have one of the longest careers in radio, the longest successful, consistent careers in radio. You ever imagine ke yang macam it would turn out the way it has?
No, actually. I didn't think I would last this long.
Tapi your audience 6 million. Everybody is listening to you. The whole country.
Okay. To me lah, who would I be without this? Who would I have become? Cuma as I think of questions like that, dia macam pointless. I did it. You know, I took the right steps. I learned the right skills. I still gerun lah bila orang kata you're the longest serving and you came from like Johara, which was the biggest name. I gerun lah benda-benda tu because I'm actually a very small piece. I was the face, sure. I was the voice. There was 3 of us, sure. Tapi the success was really a lot. If I nak sebut satu-satu, terlalu ramai who come and go. Ada producers who stayed on, ada content managers. Some are even retired. Ada yang kita punya neighbours morning show yang dah bukan radio announcers. I don't know where they were. I've seen people come and go, and I'm still there, and that fears me. Like, at least they moved on to something else. Aku ni buat benda sama tau. I know from a perspective of a listener with power. Actually, it's a lot more in my head. Like, what if I didn't continue? Could I have done better in the corporate world? Maybe. I'm quite, well versed. Could I have been like a really good salesman? Could I be selling a house now? Like $1 million house, and make 300,000 off selling 10 houses. I always think about it because untuk orang yang mendengar macam, oh power lah, kau kat era dah lah berapa tahun dah ni. Untuk saya takut, like, what if? Why didn't I do something else that time when I could? Now dah memang tak boleh dah. What am I going to do?
I don't know. Dari pandangan I, bukan macam I tahu everything lah, tapi ada satu peribahasa dalam English, right, that sometimes I akan remind myself bila I rasa macam, should I be doing more? That actually the grass isn't always greener on the other side.
What if it is though?
But if it is, or if it isn't, kalau you sampai dekat situ and it's not greener, you cannot U-turn.
Yeah, there's no U-turn.
Yeah.
Then I think the other thing people don't notice is, as I speak about X Fresh kan, I know a lot of your viewers don't know what X Fresh was because they were maybe younger, a lot younger. And then the name Haniff in era is, when you say long kan, that means it's closer to shelf life. Radio, penyampai radio, bukan semua orang. Tak ada orang sampai umur 60 dekat same station lah.
Do you feel like radio announcers ada shelf life?
Ada, definitely ada.
Really?
I mean, I probably have passed the macam kebiasaannya mungkin 5 tahun tukar station ke, tukar kerjaya ke. I passed that lah. Tapi the fear is, bila tu dah habis, siapa Haniff Hamzah tu? What? I have this fear, like, what next, man, dude? You don't have a corporate background. Kau tak ada. Kalau aku start kerja kat corporate life, nobody's going to give me like a CEO pay at a CEO position. It will be a step by step again lah. Macam I cakap daripada X Fresh, I belajar sikit. I'll be good at it. But it's too slow. And dia macam, that's my fear. What if? Everybody's like, why don't you manage a station? Kau ingat senang ke nak pergi apply manage station tu? Tak, it doesn't work that way. You got to start, So my next stage in life, after radio, apa? It's going to be after that. It's not a question of if, it's when. It's going to happen. Itu I punya fear lah. Betul, you jangan pandang I macam.
No, I tengah fikir because I guess macam kita punya perspective in the industry always for everybody kan is so firmly based off of our own experience.
Yeah.
I just rasa macam I tak pernah terfikir. Sebenarnya kalau I nak jujur, I think about shelf life all the time.
I think, kita ministry, everybody has to.
Everybody has to think about shelf life.
Think about it.
I just never thought, because I thought like, okay, dari pandangan saya bila I fikir pasal shelf life tu, it's because kerja I memerlukan rupa I and my face is in your face, like semua benda yang kita buat bila TV, orang nampak kita lagi cepat you akan ada shelf life tu. Bandingkan dengan suara yang, okay, after it breaks lah, if you're a guy, lepas you dah whatever, it's the same forever. So I tak pernah terfikir for a second punya, I thought radio di antara job yang dikiranya paling stable, consistent dan boleh diharapkan dalam entertainment.
Itu kalau 5 years ago you tanya soalan ni, I won't be comfortable answering tau. Ini macam I dah let loose, like, let's just accept it, right? I've done well for radio, there will be an end. I'm accepting it. But what you say that, kalau for you, looking a certain age means more jobs, kita pula mentally we have to be a certain age. For example, if I am a radio announcer for era, still kan, and the target audience is 15-year-olds, but at this stage, I am a 50-year-old because, my name is so big that they don't want to push me out kan. Can I really attract 15-year-olds to listen to me as a friend? Mentally boleh ke aku masih connect dengan budak-budak yang 16 tahun, 17 tahun ni? Padahal aku dah 55. You're not going to be there forever. The station remains teenager. You as a radio announcer, maybe you boleh jaga rupa you to look young. But mentally, can you? I don't think so. Itulah shelf life dia. Bukannya orang tendang paksa aku keluar. Tak, but that's the truth. If you don't attract the right target audience, then you're not fit for the station. It's the truth. Kan? Macam you cakap, I mean, orang kata, tak adil lah dunia ni. I mean, but it's entertainment lah. Kalau kau nak cakap tak adil dunia entertainment because of this, well, then the audience yang tak adil. You yang tak nak tengok on tour tu dalam,
Yeah.
But yalah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Aku tak suka bila you berhenti macam tu.
No, because it's just,
what are you thinking?
Tak, sebab bila I tulis skrip ni, I tak boleh nak expect what the answer is going to be. And every time like you have an answer yang I rasa macam sangat menarik ataupun perspektif yang kita orang tak pernah dengar, right? Because radio, I rasa radio salah satu sub brackets of the entertainment industry pun yang paling orang tak tahu dan mungkin kurang hargai the work that goes into it.
It may be one of the oldest lah.
Yes. Because a lot of apa yang jadi dekat radio tu orang tak nampak. Macam mana orang nampak apa yang jadi dekat TV. And then reality TV tu lagilah kita orang tahu exactly how a TV show works. Our audience dah jadi sangat bijak. Radio ni, it's like a dunia yang kita orang tak ada exposure langsung kecuali kalau you berpeluang untuk bekerja dalam satu radio.
And then I rasa perspektif orang ni kerja radio ni senang lah. I wouldn't say susah, tak, tapi tak senang. Dia ada banyak proses. And even for you to do a podcast macam ni, dia banyak proses. You need to discuss with your team. What to ask Haniff, for example. What is the focus? Again, benda-benda macam tu lah. Radio, every day is like that for us. Every day we want to give the best kan. So benda tu orang tak nampak. And it's not for you to nampak pun. You need to know, I will give you the best. You listen, ni best. Fun show, tu je yang kau perlu tahu. Sebenarnya, ini podcast mungkin kita boleh cerita detail. But to me, untuk belakang tabir, you don't need to know anything. Tak payah pun.
In fact, the less they know, the lebih successful you guys punya show.
Yes, the better it is for seorang pendengar lah. Kan? Alah, kadang-kadang kita TikTok belakang tabir, ada. Tapi tak adalah kita nak macam totally make you understand. Because, why you trouble yourself like that? Nak dengar radio, kau entertainment lah.
Tapi okay, kalau I boleh tanya a few questions.
Tak boleh.
Apa yang takut. I rasa soalan ni macam menarik untuk orang yang tak tahu.
Okay.
Sebagai seorang penyampai radio, a lot of people selalu cakap kan, and this is feedback that I used to get when I was doing radio, was like, oh, kenapa lah you selalu macam either macam pick this topic ke, macam tak ada siapa nak dengar, ataupun ke
dia macam tak setuju dengan
or
topik
maybe
kita
it's like, why are you guys selalu cerita pasal macam artis international, whatever artis yang tengah main, contohnya. And I wanted to ask you, sebab I rasa macam you really are the perfect person to ask. How much control seorang penyampai radio ada over their show?
Okay. Logically, we have full control of what we say.
Yes.
But we are trained that what you say has to meet certain standards. That gives quality of the show.
Yeah.
But it's not a place for you to just blab about your personal opinions.
Yeah.
Because your opinion may affect the entirety of the platform, entirety of, era, for instance.
And bukan you seorang je, everybody terlibat kan.
And you know, dia sebagai seorang manusia, kita punya pendapat ni kadang-kadang terlalu sensitif untuk dikongsi. I know that a lot of things you don't say.
100%.
Same. Sama macam and kita dilatih begitu. Bukannya pendapat kita salah, who's to kata kita salah atau betul. We can discuss it over. Tapi ada certain things yang kita train, jangan borak pasal ni. Jangan borak pasal ni, betul?
Dan training tu kan, dia sangat kau-kau. Sampai sekarang, I akan jawab dengan cara yang sangat PC. I'm like, whoa. Yeah.
Kita tahu limit dia kat mana. You don't talk about this, you don't talk about this. Setiap tahun, kalau dekat Astro, I don't know about other companies, kita akan ada melalui proses training 2 kali. Kita akan go through this training. Yeah. All announcers have to do it. You'll be taken off air, you skip it. Yeah, it's about an hour or 2 hours, legal akan masuk. Betul, but it's a good thing.
Yes.
It's not even a secret. Like we will share, like, kita hari ni training, and then when we sit down, kita dengar legal, kita akan cakap ni, here's a case from last year yang kita kena denda. Here's a case from that station yang diorang kena denda. Here's why diorang kena denda. Please remember, kan, Malaysia ni ada undang-undang, Malaysia ni ada sensitivity yang berbeza. These are the things yang kita akan, okay. Yeah, okay. Kita ingat. So if you say full control, I can say whatever I want to say. But I'm trained not to
Yeah.
When I on the mic, this is me and the mic. Bos saya tak ada nak kill switch ke apa, tak ada. I will say what I say. Yeah, but do I do it? No lah. Kan? Train to kita entertainment. I tak tahu. Ada stations, ada station radio yang memang fokus dia religious. Ada yang fokus dia business. My game has always been entertain.
Yes.
And funny, fun, buat orang senyum, buat orang terasa alah cute. Itu lah. So full control, maybe not. But yeah lah, we're there. I on the mic, I can say what I want to say. Tapi kena buang ketak lah. Don't say the wrong thing.
But you guys, I mean, okay, after you were, you were with Ray and partner Selepas tu �12�12, and then that one, oh my God, how many years berturut-turut radio program paling meletop, yang terpaling top, yang pernah ada, yang pernah wujud. I don't know what is the exact name of the anugerah, but you guys were it.
Yeah. I'm very worried about like, kalau kat radio kan, my character lah mamat yang bangga diri lah. I yang angkat bakul sendiri kan.
Yeah.
That's a character.
Yeah.
It works. It works all the time. I selalu cerita orang, aku ada helikopter. And that's my character there. Tapi bila memuji diri sendiri in reality, I takut. Because it wasn't mine. I deserved it together with my team. Bila orang memuji melambung ni, I have a fear kan. Ni ke? That's it. And okay lah, thank you.
Yeah.
So we did it, yes, but we did it as a team.
Yeah.
And can we do it again? I don't know. 5 times you said. I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe 4 or 5. Thank you for those who voted. Tapi ada satu target tau. These are anugerah yang undian peminat. Kita peminat that time memang ramai lah. obviously kita punya listeners pun tinggi. I ada satu yang I rasa macam I at least nak nominated tau. I nak nominated kat sebuah anugerah yang professionals yang memilih. I want to see how I fare. I'm not saying I can win, but I do want to see how I fare. Sebab kalau ikut popularity, I will never win. Personally, takkan. Confirmnya. It was, I'm not very good at this popular game. Bukan I tak pernah try. I tried. Right? I was on TV too. Cuma it wasn't, I think maybe it didn't work out. Right? But if ada anugerah yang mungkin macam, yelah, radio announcer lama yang diorang yang judge kan, dia macam AIM. Kan ada beza kan?
Yeah.
Ada beza antara AIM dengan contoh ABP. ABP is based on votes. AIM you have penjurian professional. I want to see how I fare. Or my show fares. It doesn't have to be me. I really want to see. Kan? Yang tu I nak tengok. So mungkin lah. That's my next target maybe.
Ya, tapi kita tak ada kan macam show macam tu untuk radio.
Okay.
Like, sorry, not show. Like a, apa?
Untuk dekat RTM, dia ada anugerah Sri Angkasa.
Okay.
That is broadcasters and I think penjurian professional. So yang tu pun I rasa lah, I tak tahu macam mana sistem dia works. I don't think we've ever been nominated juga. I tak sure. I may be wrong. But it's the only one yang I rasa untuk broadcast. Kalau penjurian profesional, itu je yang ada. Anugerah Sri Angkasa, if I'm not mistaken. It's a good show. Right? So, kita, I think pendengar pun lebih mengenali atau yang penonton lebih mengenali yang popular lah. Maknanya you vote as, but memang the TV show is about trying to gain viewers. Therefore, you ask people to vote for who your favourite celebrity is. But I nak anugerah yang macam tu. I want to see how I fare. Lantas I top 10? Weh, okay. Ramai tau radio announcer. I mean, surely you can name me radio announcers from the top stations. But itu pasal you dengar top station. Ramai lagi radio announcer yang bagus-bagus. How would they fare in a penjurian professional? Itu I nak tengok list tu.
Itulah, inilah selalu macam konflik pasal industri kita kan. Dari semua sudut industri entertainment, kita selalu akan jumpa dengan satu tak tahulah nak cakap konflik. Dia sejenis macam cabaran untuk kita semua. Untuk macam mana kita nak balancekan di antara macam popularity ataupun commercial value dengan quality ataupun art. Dan macam mana kita nak gabungkan dua-dua benda ni. Dan kadang-kadang memang dalam satu situation diorang berpisah. Macam mana kita nak tarik. And
dalam music selalu ada konflik tu.
Dalam lakonan ada konflik tu. Rupanya dalam radio ada konflik tu juga.
Tak ada, dalam radio it's not even a conflict. Dia macam I don't think people even notice what I'm saying. People don't. Okay, radio announcer dia tak kejar gaji kita tak berubah kalau kita menang ABP pun. Dia
gaji
kalau pelakon
I tak pernah menang.
Kalau pelakon definitely lepas you menang ABP confirm
I tak pernah menang. Mana
I may be wrong. I don't know. So, kalau
you kena tanya pemenang yang
kalau I pelakon, I menang. Okay, anugerah meletop lah. Anugerah meletop, I menang. Top meletop. Haniff Hamzah menang. This is the biggest award, right? The next time orang nak bawa aku show MC ke apa, mesti gaji I up punya. Aku ada top meletop tau. It's on YouTube. Go and check it out. Kalau I mesti I up punya.
Oh, yelah.
Value you naik tau. Tapi dalam radio dia tak macam tu. Value you tak diukur kat situ kan. Popularity yes, but dia tak ada macam immediate. Okay lah, increase lah gaji dia pasal dia. Tak ada. So that's what I'm trying to say is I'm not chasing. I think I'm more skilled than I am more funny or fun. I punya kekuatan dalam radio ni bukan pada penyiarannya. It worked out with Ray, it worked out with Johara, but I think it's the skill set of macam mana nak buat idea tu lagi gempak. Because yang belakang mic tu masih bincang, I sangat aktif. Benda tu pun I suka. Brainstorm, I suka. So, how would I fare if people judge on that? How would it be?
The parts yang orang tak dapat nampak biasanya.
So I guess as a professional, you would have to, look into those kind of things. Macam AIM you don't just look at the voice and, it's like the quality of the song and the music and, they're very detailed like that. Macam tu lah. I rasa macam, maybe that one, aku top 10 kot dalam Malaysia ni.
Sebab untuk orang yang mungkin kurang faham kat luar sana, dia macam lagu kan. It's not just you buka mulut and you menyanyi. you kena tulis lagu tu, you kena cipta melody tu, you kena make sure the flow, I don't know lah, whatever flow ke beat ke whatever ke, banyak yang kena berlaku sebelum boleh ada satu lagu yang meletup.
Yes.
Sama untuk apa-apa lah.
And then macam kalau music pun, yang menang penjurian profesional lain daripada yang menang popularity. Betul? Right? I'm not saying, I'm not judging on anyone, but that's how it is. I want to see how I fare the other one. Popular memang aku jauh lah. Memang jauh, tak akan sampai. Tapi yang ni, macam ni kalau I was a singer in IM, how would I do? Quite curious. Quite curious.
I tak boleh tolong lah. Tapi kalau ada apa-apa nanti I boleh undi. Itu
I baru cakap kat you kalau undi.
Dia nak buat yang quality ni okay. Bukan orang yang
kalau
lah.
You punya podcast masuk, I undi you.
Oh, thank you. Kita tak ada broadcasting ni tak ada. Actually, I ada more deep questions kan. Sebagai seorang penyampai radio, your tugasan, part of the thing that menjadikan Johara sangat, menyala. It's not just about Johara, it's about you in your entire career. Dari X-Fresh lah sampai lah sekarang, right? Your crazy hours, bangun pagi, every day. I tak boleh imagine betapa banyak sacrifices yang you kena buat in your personal life untuk accommodate for this commitment. And radio sejenis commitment yang cannot believe it lah. And untuk slot yang weekday punya slot bukan weekends yang I dulu macam weekends macam touch and go punya what's up, bye bye.
They will call you sometimes
Sometimes macam backup punya. Kalau ada emergency suddenly I yang kena standby dekat situ the whole day. I'm like, wait, I don't have enough training untuk handle emergency. Tapi every day untuk menghappykan 6+ million people, that is like macam mana you cari energy ni untuk memberi dekat orang awam, untuk menghappykan semua on your bad days?
I had some really bad days like really bad days Dia macam ada magic wall lah. Macam the studio, you masuk je, all your apa you punya stresses semua you tinggal kat luar. And I think that really is common practice amongst penyampai radio. Kita bertiga tak nampak muka orang ni ada masalah, tak nampak. Tapi kat luar bila kita sembang as friends baru kita tahu. As soon as you walk in kan, problem tu macam tak ada. And I rasa is that step by step training Ni bukanlah macam legal department datang cakap you don't talk about you cannot, tak. Dia memang kita tahu tanggungjawab kita bertiga ni is to let people be happy. You cannot show you're not happy because aura tu orang akan rasa. The basic that I always teach kalau ada orang tanya macam mana nak jadi penyampai radio, cakap kena senyum. Because orang tak nampak you senyum, but you can feel it, right? Macam tu lah. I force myself to smile lah. And the energy tu yang I bertuah, I tak pernah jadi penyampai radio seorang tau. I've always had crazy Ray with me. I've always had funny Johan with me. Now it's me and Ray lah kan. Tapi tu memudahkan. Diorang mesti buat aku gelak macam mana pun. They don't have to know what I'm going through. I know I masuk-masuk je kan. Kita borak bertiga pun salah seorang ni akan buat kelakar punya kan. Ini off air. And it's a momentary escape. So untungnya kerja I ni, work became my escape bila ada masalah. I was focused on making people happy. Lepas tu aku ada lagi 2 orang gila ni yang memang fokus buat kita happy, and it worked out nice. Kebanyakan penyampai radio faham benda ni. Kebanyakan penyampai radio bila masuk kan, dia punya stress semua macam tak ada lah. Lepas tu habis pukul 10 tu you balik dalam kereta menangis lah. Whatever that you're going through, it's always in the car sebab you seorang kan. I pernah jerit dalam kereta kan. Let it out. Because the next day I gotta be happy again. It's the job. It's my life. Right? So yalah, that's how I guess all penyampai radio does it lah. I tak tahu, I cannot speak for anybody, but I rasa macam tu lah. Asal you senyap macam ni?
The mental strength. No, because I get it, right? I don't get it 100%, tapi I get it. Like for me, bila I pergi kerja, semua orang dalam industri berlakon, to a certain level, kita masuk dalam satu space where like, okay, now I have to be on. Dia bukan pasal nak jadi fake apa, tapi it's a professional thing. You must present as an entertainer. You have to be entertaining. Takkanlah you dah hire I sebagai entertainer, I pergi kat situ macam sendu, I memasam sebab kat rumah I baru ada satu insiden ni, you know.
And kita tak expect pun orang faham kalau kita ada masalah, because I rasa kalau
kita
ada masalah
untuk ada masalah.
Yeah. First you come to see me to be happy, I will make you happy.
Betul.
And kedua, I tak nak you sibuk pun masalah I.
Yeah.
Therefore I won't even show it.
Betul, privacy.
This is my private life. I tak pernah tunjuk. I will not talk about it. This is, I will entertain you. Bukan aku tak sayang korang, bukan. Tapi aku ada private life aku lah. Masalah aku punya hal.
Sebab
I will have to figure it out. I will have to sort it out. I tak comfortable lah kalau orang macam, are you okay today? Oh no.
Yelah, of course.
I cannot have that question in a professional setting. I'm okay, don't worry about it. Don't even ask. I'm alright.
Sebab I think that's the other thing. Macam bila you kerja kat sini, it's like audience you luas, 6 juta. You seorang. So
patut satu persepsi orang kan, I selalu kalau weekend kan, bila keluar jalan-jalan kan, dia mesti macam tak on air ke? Padahal Saturday Sunday. So because orang yang dengar radio ni, dia orang dengar Isnin sampai Jumaat, to them it feels like it's every day.
Every day. Dia boleh tadi.
And every hour. So benda tu common gila.
Bangun tidur, terus ada mic,
dia
tidur balik.
Asal dia kat sini? Asal dia habis siapa yang on air kan? Itu macam common question lah. So dia jadi redundant answer from me, but dia orang tak tahulah benda ni orang selalu tanya kan. Tapi selalu lah. Semalam pun I dekat macam, last weekend I kat Mi Valley kot. Mana Ray? Aku macam, takkanlah hari Ahad aku buat Ray pergi Mi Valley kan.
Dia macam you imagine you
tapi
pergi
soalan
pejabat.
tu dah biasa tau.
Dah biasa,
mula-mula dia macam, tak habis-habis tanya sorry. Macam lama-lama you dah biasa. You dah tahu ada a pun that you can come back with kan.
Dah ada 3-4 option.
Ada 3-4 option ni, sama je I pakai. Saya tak kahwin pun dengan Ray. And then dia orang akan giggle sikit. And then you like, okay. Ada dia ada one, Ahad bang, dia ada hal dia. Ni yang macam serius. Satu lagi, ada dah tu kat belakang. Then dia look at the back dah, tak ada jalan.
I fikir dia look at the back, you dah lari dah. Kalau
something ada lah.
Faham.
So yalah.
Faham.
They really think aku bangun tidur sebelah Ray, terus ada mic.
Korang memang radio people.
And I'm sure Ray pun dapat benda sama lah. Kalau you interview Ray, mesti Ray,
Haniff kat mana?
Tapi satu lagi benda, sebab dah lama sangat kerja dengan Ray kan, I think nama Ray dengan Haniff ni, nama Ray lagi popular. You know, because ada days yang Ray dekat Ray. I am obviously not Ray, right? Tapi lama-lama kita orang layan lah. Ray pun kalau ada orang panggil dia Haniff, kita layan lah. Actually, dah tak betul kau orang dah.
Tapi tak semestinya. Sebab you nampak from your perspective. So maybe apa yang you nampak is ramai orang panggil you Ray. Mungkin dari Ray punya perspektif, ramai je yang macam Haniff. Orang dia kena maafkan orang lah. Diorang dengar suara je.
Tak salahkan diorang.
No, of course lah.
Benda-benda yang macam yelah, live I.
Faham? You know what is like, even I tak tahu ni worse ke ni better, tapi I also get this thing all the time.
They call you what?
Anna. I love Anna Jobling. She was on this show as well. Tapi no, before
Anna dapat benda sama tak?
I don't know. It's because I only know from before Anna, it was Zahira.
Mak Wilson?
Yes.
Oh cik, asal muka Mak Saleh sikit je.
And Zahira and Anna are like my close friends. I love these girls, right?
Okay, do you correct them or not? After a while.
Okay, so I got stories for you. So hari tu I buat shoot, and I was working with this pelakon, and I love him. Dia dah kerja dengan I banyak kali, so he definitely knows. So he looks at me, mungkin
dia
sebab
memang tahu
pagi.
You siapa.
Dia tahu siapa. Mungkin sebab pagi siang dia. So he was like, "Hey, hello, Aiman dalam kereta ke?" I was like, sorry.
Asyik cakap apa?
Tak, masalahnya I had no idea what he was saying. So I was like, dia kena fikir balik, bila masa saya kerja dengan orang yang nama Aim. Oh, abang. Saya.
Saya bukan.
Yang Anna yang paling kelakar. Amy, can I take a picture with you? So I'm done take the picture. I'm such a huge fan of you.
Siapa panggil you?
And they didn't say Amy. They were like, oh my god, boleh tak I tangkap gambar dengan you?
Okay, ambil gambar dulu.
I fan besar tau. I love your drama.
Yes.
I'm like, oh thank you. Selepas dah habis. Anyways, kirim salam kat Firdaus. Bye. I'm like,
tu best.
kalau Anna akan cakap, yes, thank you. Okay.
Oh, you pun kena
Everybody kena.
Okay, I pula orang yang, so Haniff ni bukanlah a common name kan. And then it's also not like, it's not an easy name to, dia sebut senang memang lah Haniff. Tapi most people kan, kalau macam tersalah sebut nama ini tak ada kaitan dengan mana-mana penyampai radio lain ke apa lah. Hafiz. I selalu orang selalu panggil Hafiz. Macam ada satu
they should call you Nipsey.
My early years dekat era tu, ada satu a senior manager lah, someone we all respect, and dia macam the sales god lah, guru kan. Dia daripada first year sampailah dia pencen, Hafiz je dia panggil I. Daripada jauh, Hafiz, how are you doing today, bro? How are you doing today? I pun lama-lama layan je lah. Ya Sri. Nama dia Sri. Okay. So, benda tu selalu sangat jadi. Sampai orang keliling I pun tahu. Tak payah betulkan dah Sri ni. Dia akan panggil Haniff Hafiz juga.
Dia dah lock yang salah.
Dia lock nama aku Hafiz. Hafiz, what a good show today. Dia macam tu. Aku pun ikut kau Sri. Siapa budak radio tahu siapa dia? Sri. If you watching Sri, I'm Haniff. Okay.
Tak apalah.
Aku layan je sekarang. Dia macam nak betul. Kau buat apa? It's not a funny moment in my life. Mula-mula kau macam, sah ke nama aku kan? Aduh. Ana okay. Ana tak sangka.
I get it. I mean, there's no hard feelings pun. It's just like macam, this industry kan, dia penuh dengan momen-momen kecil yang sebenarnya kelakar. Tapi orang tak dapat tengok. That's the thing.
Yalah, cubalah kau tersalah panggil aku macam Dwayne Johnson kan? Kau salah panggil aku Ray.
Itu
kan?
Dwayne Johnson tu
salah
macam,
panggil aku Hafiz. Ada apa Dwayne Johnson kan? Kan Dwayne Johnson ada yang macam, dia pakai baju hitam, turtleneck, dia pakai ni. Oh, tak tahu epic ni gambar Dwayne Johnson. Macam apa? Nanti you Google.
I can Google.
Ada sikit dia ras.
Kalau jumpa gambar tu, I letak dalam video ni. I cannot imagine right now. Okay, so kembali kepada kita punya,
kita banyak
diversion lah, but I love this episode so far. But I think you punya response kadang-kadang is very funny, because there was one situation di mana, okay, I ada terbaca dan you jadi penyaga Bazar Ramadan kalau tak silap, and then you were
okay.
Yeah, because ada one of your callers,
yes,
because they hear you every day, diorang memang akan rasa rapat dengan you. Somebody said something along the lines of, you selalu comfortable and duduk dalam aircon. So you were like, oh hell no.
So I don't know, kadang-kadang it's a reflection. Orang reflect to our topic tau. Kan call kan. Kadang kita buka cerita lain, orang tu lain pula dia corner lah. And so this guy, dia meniaga jus mangga. And dia call. Azim cakap, I don't remember what the topic was, but basically dia gelak kat kita. Alah, kau orang bulan puasa tak pernah keluar dari aircon tu. Kerja senang je duduk sini apa benda kan. Dia cabar lah kan. So I'm like, okay lah, benda-benda cabar ni pula dalam Johara, I suka ambil. I suka macam, okay lah, I do it lah kan. Dia pasal, lepas you dah habis 6 to 10 tu, and then you discuss about your topic the next day, content apa nak buat, pukul 12 tu you dah macam drain, you nak balik tidur kan. So, and you have your other stuff to do, family ke apa ke. So, nak schedule untuk seorang penyampai radio continue buat benda lain tu payah. Tapi I suka ambil benda-benda tu. Sebab I macam, siapa lagi nak buat? Diorang tak dapat apa lah. I'm not gonna force anybody. And orang tu memang cabar I. Nik, kau datang lah meniaga dengan aku bulan Ramadan ni. I think is that lah, cabaran meniaga di bulan Ramadan. You know, that was the topic. But this guy just continue on and said, kau orang je penyampai radio tak penat apa lah. And then dia cabar. Dia cakap, kalau berani kau meniaga dengan aku. And I really took it seriously lah. So, kita plan dengan dia macam mana entah. The next day, pukul 4 pagi. Pukul 4 pagi dia dah start dah. Dia kena pergi pasar Selayang. Pukul 5, kita sahur somewhere. And then, dia beli mangga. Pukul 6.30, we were at his house. Dekat kampung Melayu Subang. Brother Mango. Shout out kat dia sikit. Asal kita buat mangga dia benda semua, and then kita berniaga. Gila lah. Like, the hours tu you put in, adalah celah-celah tu boleh rest. I memang tidur je dalam kereta masa tu. I tidur tak boleh lah. And then I terus macam, betul lah. Ini betul macam, wow, ini cabaran puasa. Penat weh.
Yeah.
So, almost every year after that, I took it on me as part of the radio show that I akan cabar diri untuk buat something berat. It grounds me.
Yeah.
Because what he said is not wrong. Memang hari-hari aku pergi kerja aircon kot. Naik kereta. Dia punya live lepas bulan Ramadan still berniaga air mangga tu. Kan? So, the next year, I think I jual ayam dalam tong. The year after that, I pergi ikut tukang kutip sampah lori di BKL tu. The year, adalah a few other things. It's just a reminder lah. I got it good. Really. So, benda-benda ni, I suka translate apa yang I rasa ke dalam konten radio. And of course, radio yang ada sekarang ni dengan teknologi terkini ni is not just audio lah. Kita dah ada YouTube punya shorts and all this. And I think it's now called Cabaran Ramadan Haniff or something like that. Hashtag tu ada.
Awesome.
Yeah. I suka. I suka, and you know, after I buat yang kutip sampah di BKL tu, I terus cakap ke orang, you know, I will never judge orang yang tak puasa weh. Because those guys yang kerja di BKL tu, they were Muslims. And I know, dalam diam-diam tu, dia pergi minum air. But I cannot judge. I buat 3 jam je yang kutip sampah. Dia orang the whole day.
Yeah.
And you know why dia cuci? Because dia takut orang judge dia. Padahal, payah weh kerja dia tu. Dia nak puasa. I know dia cuci minum. I pula rasa tak comfortable. He should not have curi-curi. I guess it's adab kita yang kita tak minum depan orang. But I'm like, but I'm in your space. You should be able to just gulp. Because kau punya kerja ni susah weh. Terus saya cakap, I won't judge orang yang kerja buat ni. Kalau dia nak makan ke minum ke depan aku, I will not judge you lah. You must have had, you know, you must have had a long day. Tu lah. It's things that I like to see.
Yeah.
Real people.
More positivity.
Yeah. And tu lah.
Podcast idea.
Studio Sembang.
Tiba.
Okay. Podcast idea?
Yeah. Real people.
You tak, okay. And kita detail jangan.
Itu
Detail tu like
nanti I
Oh,
peep.
itu
Censorship. Tapi okay, the thing is that I really suka apa yang I nampak pasal your story is that macam normally orang punya preconceived notion pasal celebrities, right, is that this lifestyle of like icon, you know, the lifestyle of glamour and the lifestyle of sekadar rupa lah everything apa yang dinampakkan, which is our job untuk menampakkan satu benda yang sebenarnya bukan mudah.
Kita.
Nampak benda tu jadi mudah. But every opportunity yang you pernah ada untuk macam memberi balik kepada people, you've tried your best.
I've tried.
And I think that's awesome. During MCO, for example, you donated a percentage of your revenue and your income kepada orang yang memerlukan. And you helped an auntie go and get her vaccine juga.
Okay, so you know, helping out was sesuatu yang memang dalam keluarga I benda biasa.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about kita bagi duit banyak-banyak. Not really. My dad had a good heart. Dia selalu bercerita tentang kawan-kawan dia bekas tentera yang dah meninggal, and then wife having hard time because ada anak-anak tengah besar. So these things, I memang besar tengok my dad tolong bagi dia duit, you know. My mum pun sama. Dia selalu, kita pun taklah kaya, but what they could lah. So benda-benda tu yang I rasa I terbiasa tengok. And because my parents had a good heart, and I pula berterima kasih dengan hidup I yang ada sekarang ni. I tak ada kereta mewah. I don't have that. I don't have a big house. Mungkin orang imagine I ada lah. Sebab dalam radio I selalu cerita macam I ada lah benda-benda ni. Actually tak ada. Memang tak ada. Jauh lagi daripada. But I am leading quite a healthy life. Like alhamdulillah lah. I syukur. So bila pandemic tu, when it hit Malaysia, it hit the entertainment industry yang I sayang ni quite hard. tiba-tiba tau, yang patutnya next week show ni ada. So my shows, I think ada MC jobs yang macam tak jadi, and these are things yang extra income So I terfikir macam, kalau aku tak dapat job ni, orang yang ambil speaker semua macam mana yang buat stage ni, tak ada job ada orang kan. But I had a radio job yang membayar gaji I penuh. Dia orang tak cut gaji I. And I was thinking about everybody around me, like, dah lah, I'm cooped up in this house, what do I do kan? So that's how it started lah. Yang I cakap percentage gaji I diberikan tu, I berikan kepada, I kind of started a small group of penyampai radio. Daripada Mix ada, daripada even that time Melaka FM pun ada a few yang we connected through WhatsApp. We put our pay, whatever we can afford together, and then on top of that, kawan-kawan kita yang lain yang sudi memberikan. And every day kalau kita jumpa somebody from the entertainment industry, kita akan bagi sikit. You know that time sikit. So I mean, it's not an NGO. I cannot audit. There's no 1 million in my account. There's no 10,000. To be honest, it was just based on trust. And this were only why kita tak publicize nombor account tu was really because I knew kalau I publicize, it'll be so much money I cannot handle. It's just small bunch of people yang macam nak tolong orang kan. So it was one of our accounts. Orang hantar duit just through people yang kita kenal je. Kita akan hantar macam, "Ma, you wanna donate sama?" Macam tu. And then you go to your mom, "Ma, you want to donate to the group?" And we tried to only help dalam entertainment industry. Maknanya abang kamera. Kalau kita tahu dia orang tengah susah, kita bagi sikit. And then okay lah. That's all. I mean, yeah. So that was out of just memahami keadaan industri tu waktu tu. Lepas tu, yang tolong orang pergi vaksin pula, I was so bored at home, babe. Like really, dah lah radio still on tapi buat pada rumah. First time in my life.
Payah.
Uish, macam lain tau. I banter with you here now, face to face, dengan banter with you on Zoom.
Dengan
macam alamak. Okay. And then I use this energy of, apa hari ni? And then I think that was a WhatsApp group, and they were talking about kita punya neighborhood, the tempat I tinggal ni, ramai pensioners. And you know lah, travel restrictions dan sebagainya. Siapa lah nak bawa dia orang ni pergi ke pusat vaksin tu? So I put it to myself, I'm like, auntie, I go and send you lah. So I did. I hantar auntie tu pergi. And then I spoke to one of my good friends about it. She lives in USJ. And she had a strong community group yang dia sembang kat WhatsApp. Dia cakap, you know what my friend did or something like that. I don't know, tanya if she's watching. And it got to her adun of Subang Jaya, YB Michelle. And they started a whole program.
Wow.
And now they have a bunch of volunteers. And they publicize it. And to say, anybody from USJ and Subang, if you need, we have like 50 people ready to send you. It became like a huge thing, man. Like, oh wow. And so I joined the USJ group lepas
dia
tu.
Dia macam terkena balik dengan your first ever business yang dekat Facebook tu yang kan?
Cuma yang ni exponentially. Macam I tak sangka dia macam
skill, kan?
Tak adalah satu Malaysia, but yeah, it was now a thing. And I don't even live in USJ. It's just because I'm close to his friend Tanya. We were talking on the phone, and Tanya macam, I want to help also. What do I do? And I said, Tans, I baru je pergi tolong orang. Oh my God. Dia bagi tahu group dia. And then, there were so many other people who wanted to do the same. And we managed to, I think, at the end of it, send maybe 200 people around USJ. Yeah. I was still now part of the USJ clan pula tiba-tiba kan. But they were so organised, man. They were so organised.
Wow.
I dapat cert. Terima kasih kerana volunteer ni kan.
Okay.
I don't know where it is now. Like, they gave me a cert.
Yeah. Tapi it should be highlighted more, I think. Macam benda-benda macam ni. So that,
no lah, I like to talk about it like in this manner. I do some postings about it. Tapi I mean that's about it lah.
Dia tak semestinya you yang kena highlight. I rasa benda-benda macam ni patut dinampakkan lebih pasal
ada. I mean adalah media tulis dan sebagainya. But yalah, thank you lah, you know. That's it. I mean, if you think the idea was great, Now it's your turn.
It is.
Yeah. Go ahead. Somebody else.
Pass it on.
Pass it on. Do something. And that was it.
Crazy lah. Like really cool stories, I think.
Oh, tapi the conversation I had with people yang aku bawa ni kan, diorang kan wisdom kan. Dah lah berusia. Tiba-tiba pandemik pula. Anak-anak pula tak ada kat rumah kan. So the stories, diorang tak complain tau.
Yeah.
It's just I used to be an architect.
Cerita yang sangat real kan. I cannot imagine.
Lepas tu diorang dah kena cocok kan. Borak pula dalam kereta on the way back. So many stories I got.
Yeah.
Best. Ada yang cerita dia pernah jadi millionaire. I love these stories. Who cares whether it's true or not, right?
Yeah.
The story itself, like, it's best.
True. Very interesting.
Tapi diorang kena duduk belakang pandemik. Pakai mask, So I bawa kereta. I loved it. And then there was another group
duduk
that I respected.
Dengan mic.
Macam mana?
Nantilah kita borak. Kalau tak nanti spoil.
You're still on the podcast.
I haven't moved. I think it's so good. Okay.
Lama-lama aku rasa kan, Amelia Henderson adalah penerbit podcast aku.
Oh my god. Okay, jangan main-main. I will do it.
You do this.
Tiba macam investor sangat kan. Okay, sorry. Back to your story.
But thank you. I really don't have an idea what to do. Yeah, so that was how it happened.
And that is the real power of the influence yang you ada.
I loved it. I love doing it. I loved it.
Post-pandemic, back to radio, there was a change up for you. You moved from breakfast into petang.
Yeah. Petang era 4 PM to 8 PM ni ada macam sekarang dah setahun setengah.
Yeah. What was the change like for you? And did it come with macam pressure yang baru dari segi macam audience tu lain, time dah lain? At least you dah tak payah bangun pukul 4. Ke lagi better nak bangun pukul 4?
Yang ni the grass is greener yang you cakap tu.
Kan.
On the other side kan. So masa I kerja pagi, lepas 10 tahun tu macam complain je kan. Susah lah. It's between aku dah biasa buat benda ni dengan macam sampai bila kena buat pagi ni kan. And then you go to the afternoon macam alamak, aku dah bukan on the number 1 morning show It's over kan. And then they put me with Ray. I'm like, okay, hey, at least I'm comfortable with this guy. Right, it's us again. Lepas tu, yalah, the changes were tidur dah lain. First, I happy tau sebab pagi punya content lebih banyak yang perlu dikongsikan dalam masa 4 jam tu. Petang punya content kurang sikit. I think if you just listen to Era casually, you takkan perasan benda ni. You kena diligent and you dengar baru you tahu actually petang punya content
lain.
Tak seberapa banyak pagi ni. So pagi punya stress memang gila lah. Nak kena pam. Petangnya pam lag. So to put it into perspective untuk bayangan pendengar, dalam sejam tu di petang I hanya perlu fikirkan 4 konten yang berbeza. Pagi antara 5 hingga 7 setiap jam. So kalau 4 jam pagi tu I kena ada 28 benda tau. Okay. Or kalau dikurangkan sikit pun jadi dalam 20 lah. 20. You kena strong.
And you punya top
because you ada 5 juta pendengar. Takkan nak buat yang mediocre punya. Sekarang stress tu 3 pagi era is going through. I respect them for doing what they're doing. For there's Radin. Now it's their life. There's Nabil and there's Azad. Power. And the switch was I dah tak boleh ambil job petang lah, MC. It's my favourite thing to do. MC kat luar tu is my favourite thing to do. So weekday,
the crowd work kan.
Biasanya kalau ada corporate event on a weekday lah. On a weekday, dia akan start pukul 8 kat hotel malam kan. Tapi you punya rehearsal pukul 3 I tak lagi. And kalau tak ada rehearsal, takkan I nak sampai sana pukul 9. I kena habis kerja pukul 8 dulu kan. That is like sedikit kehilangan,
like the behind the scenes businesses part tu
kan. The additionals I tak ada. But the other thing yang I kurang, yang after setahun setengah ni baru I tahu rindu lah pagi. Pagi ni bila you dah habis 10 AM tu, you masuk content meeting. Maknanya kita bincangkan konten untuk esok tu mungkin maksimum lah 2 jam. Maksimum. Kalau tidak 15 minit.
Itu kalau you lah.
Tak, tapi mula-mula tak 15 minit lah. Mula-mula memang masa you tengah create show
you
tu.
You have to be very veteran
I'm sure you punya first pilot episode, Yang tu yang paling susah. Because you belum ada...
It was not just the first episode. I think the first 4 months.
Sama lah. Exactly. It took time. Lepas tu lama-lama kita punya...
sistem dah ada
Dah ada sistem kan.
Betul.
Tak payah tukar sangat kan. So... tapi at least lepas pukul 12 you dah balik, I sempat nap lagi, I sempat pergi business meeting lagi, and then tidur awal or tak tidur awal, still bangun pagi besok. It was a nice cycle. I had it for over a decade. Nice. Tapi bila dia bagi I petang, I excited tau. Cantik lah, aku boleh tidur lewat lah, aku boleh lepak petang kawan-kawan aku. Like, I missed it all. By now,
Kenny Rogers Roasters been waiting for me entah berapa tahun.
By now, tak ada siapa lepak malam dah. So macam dah, aku dah nak kecil nak kena tidur kan. Tak ada orang dah. I missed it all, right?
No.
Yeah, and so now pukul 8 malam, I balik rumah, I just want to eat and sleep. Kalau I drag a little bit pun, yalah, makan lah. Pukul 10, pukul 11 ke, balik, tidur. The next morning, you bangun pagi, okay lah, now you do your business. But you tak ada lah MC job pagi, kurang lah. Mana ada?
Tak ada MC job pagi. Sebab event-event normally petang.
I don't know, I don't want to say. Tapi I macam bangun pukul 12 pun ada. You bangun pukul 12 tengah hari. Because okay, my show is at 4 PM.
Yelah.
Sekarang I macam tu. Okay lah, ni masih you tengah interview I. Ni I tengah ganti Radin cuti. So besok I ada interview pukul 6 pagi. I kena masuk pukul 6 pagi lah. Relax. Kau apa dah?
I dengar I stress.
Salah, it's okay.
For your information, how hard people in radio work, it is 11:18 PM. Tomorrow your call time is 6.
Yeah. It's okay. I bukan nak cerita kat you supaya macam woo. Tak
lah,
ada.
tapi it's just like the wow.
Yeah. Be cool. Yeah, I mean, I dah tahu. I perlukan tidur sekurang-kurangnya 3 jam.
Yeah.
Itu paling kurang. Kalau kurang lagi daripada 3 jam, besok tu aku memang jam kepala otak aku.
Faham.
Tak ngam. Kan? So 3 jam is the minimum.
Yeah.
I know I have 3 hours. It's fine. And kalau nak selesa memang 8 jam lah. Tapi if you gonna wake up at 4:30 AM, 8 jam you macam pukul 9:30 kot kena tidur. Siapa who sleeps at 9:30, 8:30 Is my maths correct? Mathematics ni.
Yeah, Rapamatic.
Kan?
Oh my.
Siapa tidur pukul 8:30, 9:30 lah?
Tak ada.
Ada. Yeah. Unless, I mean, mungkin anak you sekolah rendah je lah. Macam tu lah.
Yeah. So that's radio. I dah rasa pressure dah sebabkan your call time besok. Tapi okay, I still got some questions. I'm gonna get through them.
Yeah.
Ni pasal lakonan. So untuk korang yang not sure you guys tahu ke tak, tapi we have with us one of like the coolest jobs ever is voicing animations. And you pernah buat banyak yang awesome gila. Kalau tak silap, Madagascar, Planes, and so many more sebenarnya.
Okay, dia yang macam Madagascar semua tu kan was a HBO project. HBO Malaysia was running it. Dia terjemahkan satu animasi kepada bahasa Melayu, and dia selalunya projek untuk channel Astro lah, HBO lah. Banyak yang tu. Smurf ada.
Smurf, another one.
Dia macam every year dekat-dekat nak raya tu akan satu recording. And I punya first was actually this movie called Planes. So that was special sebab Planes ni filem dia tak meletup besar kat sini. But it is macam, you tahu cerita Cars. You tahu cerita Cars?
Yes, I know, but there was a Planes version.
So there was a Planes version. Cuma if I'm not mistaken, Disney juga.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, in the States, dia jual sebagai DVD.
Okay.
Cuma dekat rantau Asia Tenggara, dia buat jadi filem. And I think ini projek first time Disney buat terjemahan kepada bahasa lain. Di Malaysia lah,
Wow.
Dia tak pernah buat. So, I was the only talent lah that time. So, main character tu, I bawa kan. So, yang I pula rasa bangga, dia macam, you're the first. Like, you pick me, and you pick, oh my God. Rasa macam tu. Tak pernah ada kan, masa tu tak pernah ada. Lepas tu, gaji USD. Yes. USD. Macam, masa tu, kita tak bila orang offer you macam, So yang deal benda-benda ni, of course,
I tak tahu, I tak pernah kerja in USD.
Yeah. So rakaman tu dekat sini lah. Rakaman tu is by Malaysian production company. Tapi yang deal benda-benda ni was Disney Hong Kong. Okay. So this guy, I tak ingat nama dia, and then dia macam tengah discuss dengan I harga ni. I macam, okay, ni biasa lah VO. Kalau tidak, VO is like 600,
standard
1,000
lah dia punya voice guild rates
ataupun the whole movie maybe lah, 1,500 lah. Normal lah. I will still do it, right? And then
excuse me, this is Disney.
Yeah.
International.
Yeah, lepas tu dia macam, okay, is this okay? Dia tulis tau. Macam, macam I nak push lah ni Disney ni. Takkan ini je amount kau in ringgit kan? Oh no, I mean USD. So macam, yeah.
I'll have to think about it.
I think okay lah. Sebab it just triple. Datang triple lah.
Yeah, of course
it just immediately triple lah. Pasal dia tulis angka tu macam, takkan lah Disney bayar gini
cover macho.
USD. Yeah.
Cool.
Baru I tahu. Bukan senang lah nak hantar USD masuk account Malaysia. Mana I tahu. Dan the tax and all that, like, masa tu lah baru I pening macam, lepas tu dia bagi I tiket Disneyland Hong Kong. I ingat lagi. I tak pergi Disneyland masa tu.
Stop.
Really.
You pergi?
Pergi
lah. Of course you pergi.
Tak, dia tak belanja. It's like, dia cakap kat I, if you go to Hong Kong, you nak masuk Disneyland, give me call. I akan bagi you passes. Masa tu I rasa macam, woo.
Wait.
Ini tahun bila lah? I think 2000.
Best. Gila.
Yeah. Itu I punya first experience pergi Disneyland kak. Sebab dia macam, sebenarnya Disneyland punya tiket mahal doh.
Mahal.
Kan? So bila orang bagi you free macam,
and feeling dia lain. Okay, it's not just about
go.
Dia bukan saja pasal mahal. Bila you pergi Disneyland as you're like tourist, ni you pergi Disneyland as a pelakon suara untuk animasi Disney.
Tapi Amelia, you imagine I masuk-masuk tu dia macam artis selfie. Tak ada lah. Dia memang bagi I tiket kau masuk.
Dia sangat
kan?
expectation. Kita punya TikTok tadi
Itu pun dah save 800 kat situ kan.
Yelah. Tapi untuk dalam hati lah. Kepuasan hati lah.
Oh my God.
Gila style. Cool.
And then yelah, selepas tu memang terus banyak jugalah job-job yang macam tu, VO ni kan.
Tapi
I enjoyed it.
Question kan, sebagai seorang yang memang boleh berlakon, setakat ni
boleh berlakon.
Tadi kita buat TikTok power lakon.
Asal you enable pelakon-pelakon TikTok ni, just because I buat satu TikTok yang you rasa macam okay, I boleh jadi pelakon? Really?
Okay. I rasa kita punya streams dalam entertainment sangat related.
Okay,
not kita saja.
I'm sorry.
Semua streams dalam entertainment related sebenarnya. You akan menggunakan skills dekat sini juga. You akan menggunakan yang ni dekat situ, dekat atas, dekat bawah. Semua dia konsep yang berlainan, tapi the skills yang
ni lain. Yang tadi tu you buat I macam in a position yang senang lah nak buat benda tu. Cuba you suruh I nangis ke apa ke, memang tak.
Bukan setiap satu watak kena menangis pun. Ada yang watak yang macam komedi, ada watak yang serius dan stoik, ada watak yang
see, every time you say a watak yang something, you terus buat muka pelakon memang jadi tau.
Itu bukan muka pelakon.
Tak betul tadi sedih je macam kan. Saya macam sedihnya tengok you.
Janganlah over nonsense.
So immediately I rasa I tak see that, what was that? That's like
Itu bukan sebab I pelakon, itu sebab I'm dramatic.
Okay, what is your question?
Because
anyway,
I perempuan. Okay, the question is, kenapa you tak pernah berlakon yang berlakon yang
tak boleh
bukan suara saja?
Okay, first things first lah. Minat tu tak ada.
Okay lah.
Right? Tak ada, and I pernah try. Dia yang berlakon-berlakon yang bila orang kata, tak ada orang pernah offer ke? Pernah.
Tapi you did cameos
I
before.
did cameos. Cameos tak ada hal. I be myself. Tapi that one cameo kan, I was supposed to appear in 2 or 3 episodes. Maybe it's a story about teenage life. Lepas tu dia masuk dance competition, and I'm Haniff Hamzah, the host of the show.
Best.
Kan, dalam drama ni lah. Drama ni. Yang itu pun, I tunggu scene I for hours, and then sekejap. Then I wait for it. I'm like, no lah, this is not for me lah, Amelia. I memang bertugas sebagai penyampai radio ni. Time is everything.
Sebab you kena
We're
jaga
trained
the
that way,
set kan.
And ni bukan salah production pun. Ini memang I knew that's going to happen. Tapi I macam try lah. Try. Nak sangat kan. Ui, sampai I tidur, I call boss I. Boss, ada satu lagi scene ni I tak sempat ni. Pukul 6 pagi tu, that day I tak sempat pergi. Because there's one more scene that I had to do. Memang kena maki lah on the phone. He let me off. But it's like, dude, don't ever do this again.
Faham.
Right? So it's not just sebab dia akan mengganggu waktu I di radio. I tak berapa minat berlakon ni. And ketiganya is I cannot wait I tak boleh. Tadi kita tunggu nak masuk sini, at least kita borak, itu okay. Tapi bila tunggu untuk production, nak borak dengan siapa weh?
Betul. Tak apa, lain kali Roger. I bawa one team kita orang borak.
I tak boleh.
Faham.
I tak boleh. So I tried to be smart Bawa buku. Kan dia kata waiting the best time to wait.
Your dad is very proud of that.
Tak boleh
Yeah.
Dia mood dah macam
Sebab you bergantung.
pukul berapa. And you tak habis-habis tanya abang tu, bang, kau apa saya punya? Dia cakap, okay bang, lagi 2 scene ni you punya scene. Tak.
Faham.
I tak boleh. I don't know how you do it. I cannot. And
Ya. Sebenarnya lagi kecil watak you dalam drama. Bukan kecil lagi sekejap.
Okay.
Lagi kurang scenes tu, lagi penat you menunggu.
lagi lama kan.
Yeah. Kalau you ambil watak normally for like when I was younger and I buat macam watak yang bestie ke whatever,
Itu yang
susah tu. Tapi if you're the like main character, usually
selalu
dalam
berlakon.
kebanyakan
Yeah.
you everyday you tak rasa pun menunggu tu.
I fikir kalau betul lah dia orang nak I berlakon for whatever reason, I nak terus kalau kau nak aku berlakon, aku nak level Remy Shak terus semua scene aku ada. Worth it.
Penat.
Tak payah bawa buku.
Tapi tu penat juga sebab kalau terlalu banyak scene, you tak ada masa untuk reset otak you. Tiba-tiba happy, tiba-tiba sad, tiba-tiba crazy. You akan rasa macam psycho.
Tadi you cakap sad, happy, semua muka I dah berlakon dah. Tadi.
Cantik.
Ada mana?
Okay, boleh.
Terus. Macam tu. But yalah, I think not for me lah.
Yeah.
Voice acting, I would.
Voice acting a lot
I
kan.
okay.
Yeah. But okay, so this is all so far yang kita discuss is about you. Not in front of the scenes tu bukan perkataan yang betul lah. You in the public eye.
Okay.
I don't know if this is di sebalik tabir. I'm not sure how many people know the businesses that you do.
Oh, business
Yeah, behind the scenes. I
Okay.
tak tahu. So, okay, from my research, apa yang I dapat tahu is 2016 you started Vito Amplify.
Yes.
And then selepas tu,
yes.
during MCO,
Yes.
you started doing very cool things with YOLO.
Power you punya research.
Betul kan?
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and you've been doing all of this consistently. And
Right.
sebenarnya, okay, untuk you guys pun, kita pernah ada episode dengan Rafiq. And that one,
Yeah.
in huge part, was thanks to you.
Yeah.
Sebenarnya.
I sebenarnya sebagai CEO Mega Holdings, I guys.
I'm telling you, kalau you nak berlakon, dia okay, boleh sebenarnya.
You punya muka drop tu.
Dia bukan drop, dia macam,
aku dah tanya soalan serius ni. Okay, baik ni.
tak, sebab dia jawapan tu dah penuh dengan yakin. I dengan Mega Holdings, saya macam, alamak. I think I ada 4 drama kot yang melibatkan company tu.
Serius
Ya, I ada isu dengan company. Selalu bapa mertua saya punya company is Mega Holdings.
Are you that kid yang dihantar jauh untuk belajar kat UK, so you datang
Itu
balik?
watak yang tak nak. Itu watak yang selalu kena stereotype. Sebab itu yang Mak
okay.
Saleh tu. First I yang tu.
You yang tu?
Lepas tu I bakal isteri.
You trophy wife.
Ya, tapi bakal isteri yang tak seberapa mampu bandingkan dengan bakal suami saya yang anak Mega Holdings ni. So dia kaya, I tak seberapa kaya, konflik. Parents tak boleh terima. Benda-benda macam tu lah.
Mega Holding tu impact kan?
Ya, sangat.
Impact gila. Okay, anyway.
Sangat. Okay.
Yeah. So, waktu pandemic, again, everything fell into place. Okay, let's talk about the Vito Amplify dulu. 2015, maybe 16, masa tu, I think I was already macam a household name in radio. If not me, then the station. So, people would recognize me. Kalau dia tak ingat nama pun, dia tahu, oh, ni budak era, right? So I had friends and you know clients daripada yang clients I hosting je, diorang akan tanya soalan macam macam mana nak buat iklan radio? Not many people know how to do it, right? Yeah. So I akan pass budak sale punya number. Worthy mention nama dia Fendi lah. That time we were sales with Astro Radio. And then So every time ada client baru, dia I akan bagi, kau call Fendi ni lah. So after a while, Fendi was like, dude, you know, benda-benda ni ada commission tau. Macam, okay lah, kau bagi lah. No, it doesn't work that way. He said, you have to open up a company. You register with Astro. Don't just register with Astro. Register juga dengan Media Prima. Don't just do that. Register juga dengan Star. And now you have yourself a small company. And daripada kau pass kat aku makan commission, why don't you know, your company make some income lah. So that's how it started. And I learned a new skill. Banyak lah, media valuing, lepas tu ada media scheduling. So ini benda yang, itu yang I takut, macam what would I do without radio. And so benda-benda ni, at least it was dua benda yang melekat cantik. Orang kenal I from radio, people probably ask me about radio ads. And this company where I want to be corporate anyway, kita gabungkan, there you go, Vito Amplify. 2016, I think. And it was more smooth. I didn't have high ambitions. It's basically, let's just makan the commission. Let's just makan the commission.
Yeah.
There was no strategy. There was no... So these are the things in business yang I tengah belajar lah. I'm not a good businessman. You know, orang kata a title managing director ni power. Alah, I am the managing director of that company, but it's my company. Takkan aku jadi sales rep of my own company? Kan? So kadang-kadang nama tu ada company tu macam, weh, power lah kau kadang-kadang. No, I'm still a struggling businessman, right? So yeah, it went pretty well up till the point of pandemic. So waktu pandemic, dia macam ni lah. Benda tu is not my main source of income, right? So dia macam pandang tak pandang. Kalau orang, I didn't go out to tell people that I have this company. I wasn't ready, and I didn't want to be that guy who orang guna Vito Amplify ni sebab there's a popular figure in it. I didn't want to be that, right? So okay lah, I did it. I want to learn the business. Tapi pandemic hit, right? So this one, macam siapa nak advertise radio during pandemic? Ada, tapi tak ramai orang tanya dah.
Sebab radio nak dengar dari rumah kadang-kadang dia tricky sikit. Biasanya you akan expect orang dengar radio dalam kereta, on the way pergerakan.
Tapi waktu pandemic pula, because I think there's just, kau tak tahu nak buat apa kat rumah, orang duk download app. Masa tu ada Shock app.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, everything was happening at one go. That time, what else can you do? So people were still listening to us from the app.
Yeah.
Worked out fine. But I'm just saying, dia ada benda yang macam stuck lah, Vito Amplify tu waktu pandemic tu. And then, how YOLO started pula, sama dengan kenapa I duk push for it to help around people ni. I had so much time. I was losing my extra income punya gigs ni. Vito Amplify was one thing. Then the other was MC event apanya kan. Tapi every time I terfikir, okay, I lost the MC gig. That's like 3,000 there or 2,000 whatever. But what about those guys who were involved in it kan? Diorang semua bukan full timer. Like I said lah, abang-abang yang set up stage ni apa cerita, yang buat lighting, yang buat rigging ni apa cerita, yang buat speaker ni apa cerita. So I was just talking to a friend. I reconnected with a friend who that time lives in Bangkok, Malaysian guy. I cerita kat dia, kita masa tu kan, semua orang kita dah lama tak call, kita call lah, pandemic kot. What do you do at home? And then okay, borak-borak dengan dia. Then I was like, dude, how is it in Bangkok lah, the events? Cakap sama lah, I do events too and this. I wish we could do something lah. And then, yalah, from there, sparked YOLO Malaysia. We connected our friends in the industry to come together and do an event. So, just nice, waktu tu ada kawalan pergerakan, it was PKP, tapi yang ada syarat, kawalan pergerakan bersyarat, I think. So certain places dia boleh buka tapi ada maximum capacity berapa orang boleh masuk. We found a hall and kita tahu hall ni boleh muat 50 orang sebab maximum capacity 100. We did a show there digitally, a concert, and that's how YOLO Malaysia was born. This was 3 years ago. So, if you go on our YouTube, YOLO Malaysia ni, during pandemic, we have 6 concerts that we sold online.
Awesome.
And we tried to be different lah. We tried to make the show more interesting because we knew banyak show that was going on online. Everybody was doing singing. So, ours was fun and games, and then they will sing too. So, there was like 2 hours per show, per ticket was about 50 ringgit. And the difference was, I mean, kalau I cerita kat you sini, you tak dapat nak gambarkan, but you can go and check out our YouTube, which is YOLO Malaysia. Kita ada 360 screen. And these screens were the faces of the people yang beli tiket tu, like a Zoom. So you sebagai penyanyi kat tengah, you boleh nampak orang tu dia tengah enjoy ke apa kan. Yeah, it was you know, it was out of
the box.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so until now I tried to sell the idea pun tak ada orang nak beli. I don't know why. Maybe it's too expensive to produce. It's true because it's memang LED bulat macam tu tau. And one of the, you know, we had Zizi Kirana, we had that time 𝙁𝙃𝙄𝙎, and in fact host I pun gempak weh, Dina Nazir and Ultimate. Kan? So I think that would be like one of the bigger things that I did in my life, like successfully producing something. I'm not taking all the credit. No, the back end of it, the operations and all that, I have zero knowledge. Selama kita hidup ni, Amelia, kalau kita host, orang tu pas mic kat kita je, kita dah debrief, kita dah tengok skrip, kita dah tahu nak cakap apa. Ni running a concert, oh my god, aku belajar benda baru. And it's really important what I learn lah. Aku terus appreciate weh, segala orang yang cocok mic tu ke, macam susahnya kerja korang ni kan, rupanya kan. This time I wasn't the host. I had a host and performers, and we had to manage everything lah. We had a social media team, so that's how YOLO Malaysia started. 3 years down the line, we've done more concerts. We've done, I think, in total 6 or 7 physical concerts, right? And alhamdulillah, it's doing all right. I have to say, I'm still a horrible businessman. I only have ideas, and then, you know, good friends and partners, business partners now, diorang yang pandai menggabungkan benda-benda ni untuk jadi konsert tu lah. For example, apa je idea? I'm like a radio guy. I don't have these background of doing events. I've always hosted events, but my partners have. You know, I have a guy, Hamka, who handles a lot of the old, the dulu punya apa ni, Rock the World dan sebagainya. He's got experience with concert. I have Ip, who does branding. So the 3 of us, we now have YOLO Malaysia. I have a solid team. We have Zawi in social media. I wish I could name you all. Zara, I might as well. There's Zara there. There's Ijam. There is Mael doing all the designs. Gempa. I love the team now, right? So I learned a lot lah, right? And I'm still learning. Every day, like besok mungkin ada meeting lah, macam tu lah live I sekarang. So there's Vito Amplify, there's YOLO. Cumanya, while YOLO was very active, which we currently are, I akan tertinggal Vito Amplify ni lah. And in fact, there's a WIP project, iklanradio.com. I wish to make radio advertising simpler by everybody just going on to... If you open iklanradio.com, memang ada sekarang ni, but dia sesuatu benda yang aku tak puas hati lagi. You know, you can click the rates and all that, tapi kau tak boleh order.
Yeah.
Ada banyak benda lah. It takes focus, right? So, I got to pick one the other, right? Yeah. Jangan buat muka ni.
No, your time management luar biasa.
Jangan, yeah.
Like, you have Vito Amplify, you're doing YOLO, you're also having a full-time job on radio, you're a dad. How are you doing it? What is the secret? How do you handle all of these things? Semua yang memerlukan macam a lot of you.
Drink a lot of coffee. I do.
Jawapan yang paling jujur. Don't think about it. Minum kopi, jalan.
You punya team pun, the first thing they ask kan, you nak kopi apa sampai nanti kan?
Diorang dah tahu
dia macam tahu kan.
Sebab diorang kerja dengan I.
Yeah,
I've had 6 today or something crazy like that. Tak lah, dua.
I think the real secret is that I'm playing too much on the fear of this comfort that I have now. Maksud I ni, sekarang ni I bergaji bulan. The shelf life that I spoke about. What happens after Haniff dah bukan lagi di radio, apa benda? So that is driving me to push more and more. It's tiring, but it's fulfilling. Aku puas dengan konsert-konsert tu. Adalah certain things yang aku rasa not everybody's, we cannot make everybody happy. Same as radio. But we did our best, and I think we can do more. We can do better things. Yeah, so penat lah, tapi penat yang I think puas hati, and yeah, I nak complain apa pun. I picked up on a lot of things doing YOLO Malaysia, you know. Thank you for coming, Rafiq.
I had the best time.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Dia ni datang Rafiq punya konsert, kaki dia ada besi.
Dia masih balut tau.
Dia macam, tu ke?
Ni.
Oh.
Tapi dia nampak macam kecil kan. Nampak macam jari je. Kejap lagi if I show you what it actually looks like. Sebab I can open this thing. Crack tu macam ni tau. It's
bengkok.
3 cracks in that toe.
Yeah. Can I ask something? Adakah masa tu yang you like publicly orang tahu that Eddie is in the picture again? So I mean I don't follow these things.
Dah terbalik dah interview ni. No. It was
I'm sorry.
Sebab
I don't really follow. I just remember people telling me like, oh, hey, they're not together, or it doesn't really matter to me. But in passing, but then when you came with him, I'm like, hey, you guys, you know. And Eddie, I jarang jumpa dia, but he's always been like, a good dude lah. A good dude, you know. So yeah, was it like tiba-tiba public, because everybody macam bila dengar.
Ya ke? No lah, I think I pun tak tahu because normally bila orang tanya pasal my private life, I tak jawab. I'm not so like transparent about it. I macam, you nampak apa yang you nampak.
Sorry, I put you in the spot.
No. It's okay. I don't mind telling you, and I don't mind like here in a santai conversation. I'm like, these are the things that I'm comfortable to share. Normally bila orang tanya, and I'm like, fill in the rest of the blanks. So during that event, I never thought about it like this is gonna be the public statement. Tak terfikir pun macam tu. I just thought like I really want to go and watch Rafiq.
Yeah, you wanted to enjoy it.
I wanted to enjoy it.
Right.
I wanted to bring my best friend.
Yes.
And kalau I tak bawa Eddie, he would have ended me.
Yeah, I'm sure he's also a big fan.
Huge. You know he was in a Rafiq music video time dia kecil.
No.
Yeah.
No. Okay, this is
young...
new to me. This is new to me. I pula waktu tu, sebab I tahu you also have your private life. I know you don't do postings like, you know, I'm in love. Tak ada. So I dah ambil gambar cantik tau, gambar kita. I ambil macam ni, Eddie, you and the stage, Rafiq is up there.
Oh, it was so cool gambar tu.
Cantik gila gambar tu.
I repost kot gambar tu.
So I macam, bolehkah aku post ni lah? Because like, I mean, I'd rather let you guys
my God, benda public kot dekat konsert. Takkan lah I pergi dengan Eddie lepas tu macam kan? Nobody take pictures. Kalau tak siap korang sebab saya
itu I tanya
Okay je.
It was a beautiful picture.
Yeah, I really like that picture.
Thank you for your support.
Of course, anytime.
I think Rafiq also quite happy with the interview kan.
Yeah.
Macam, wow, nobody asked that question, man.
Ya ke?
Yeah. They were fun.
They're so fun.
Yeah, and then they went on to also perform later on dekat Lah punya juga kan. Lah
yes,
concert, which you were there, right?
I was like, in the audience. Oh
I can name all 5 of them.
Tapi that interview honestly sedikit nervous lah. Sebab ada, for the first time ever, 5 orang dalam studio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, normally if it's like a one-on-one, I get to really focus.
Alright. Yeah.
Yang tu I macam, okay. Korang discuss lah.
Do you know, dalam radio, bila ada band begitu, kita try dengan cara yang macam respectful lah. Kita cakap, can we just have 2?
Faham?
Yeah, because susah kat radio dah lah, you ada time free yang macam per talk break you have to not more than 3 minutes. How are you going to do that with 5 people?
Yeah.
And most of the time memang seorang tu yang akan bercakap, so kita akan try and like minimize your band's time and like, can we just have 2 of you guys? And because it doesn't work. Because
the space, the mics, the everything.
And the problem is kalau dalam group yang let's say Dollar ada 4 orang. 4 pula boleh bercakap kan. Sometimes they orang tahu because they're trained to just, you know, okay, soalan ni
tak ada clashing.
Some people yang memang happening, kalau 5 happening, you know it's bad show. Kita kat dalam tu rasa shock tau. Gelak. Tak, listeners dengar, apa kau mengepek ni? Ni tu.
Which is exactly why I rasa macam episode I dengan Rafiq tu jadilah apa yang I imagine. Because mungkin diorang kat luar sana yang terbiasa dengan traditional media yang ada semua this like time limit semua ni. This is a long form podcast. Korang discuss lah whatever you want to discuss. Pandai-pandai lah kita orang edit untuk benda jadi adil and everybody has their time kan. So
I get it.
Dia keistimewaan, keunikan and perspektif pasal Rafiq yang I rasa orang jarang dapat nampak.
Betul, memang betul. And Rafiq punya prime ni was a time when dia tak ada podcast, tak ada Instagram, tak ada TikTok, and then now ada. Podcast is really the best way for them to share their punya experience. Radio takkan tanya soalan banyak macam tu.
And yang paling best pasal episode Rafiq was the after party.
Okay.
After party tu maksudnya kita dah habis. Siapa yang nak kena pergi? Kesian hari tu I think Sen nak kena pergi.
Sen memang daripada masa tu memang dah kena rush dah.
He had to rush lah. Tapi lepas tu kita punya postmortem dekat luar tu,
macam sejam je lepak lah.
Ya. Tapi time tu you dah balik kan?
Yeah,
you should have been there lah.
Memang I balik lah.
It was fun. Yeah. Super fun.
Got it.
Back to you.
Yes.
The final question I think yang ada for you.
Come on, selesa ni tak apa
Yeah, is no. What's in 2024 for you? What's the next thing that you want to do? Like either dari segi YOLO or to amplify.
I think I punya focus would move on, as in refocus ke Video Amplify. Because I think there is an idea that I really need to. Kan idea tu tak bergerak kalau you tak gerakkan. Idea tu adalah iklanradio.com tu lah. Tak bergerak sekarang ni because I'm just all over the place. So I think 2024 I'll be more focused on that. And yes, I want to do the podcast. Ni daripada tahun lepas Disember punya cerita tau. I'm still saying it. I duk beli sikit-sikit dah beli mic, dah beli mixer. Sikit-sikit aku beli. Aku dah beli ni. Tak sambung je benda-benda tu dah ada dah kan. So yeah, let's do that. As Haniff Hamzah, like, who wants to be a fronter of the depan kamera itu. Belakang kamera as a business person, that I will continue with Video Amplify this year.
I'm really excited for you.
Yeah. Kenapa tak jual sambal je kan?
Product placement nanti in your podcast. Boleh je.
Masa tu semua kan?
Yeah.
Sambal Hanif.
Sekejap, it's like kita tengah
asam
borak.
Asam pedas paste Hanif.
Anyways, untuk korang yang berminat dekat luar sana, tiba kan. I tak reti masak, so I tak ada produk F&B. Sorry.
No lah, but it wouldn't be that lah. I don't believe in I punya style. Bukannya nama aku ni popular sangat pun, but if it was, I don't think I would be selling products. Sebab I rasa, I think I want to do servicing. Macam tu lah. I just want to be behind. When my time is over at radio, then I don't want this anymore. I nak lakar tabi. I really want to. So yeah, maybe not sambal lah kan.
Sambal is a competitive market, ya.
Kan? Tapi kan I rasa macam-macam punya sambal tau.
Yeah.
A lot of them are really good lah.
Yeah. And a lot of them are really, really sold out.
Yeah.
I nak try pun tak dapat.
Yang dia ni buat sambal belimbing, yang ni buat sambal hitam, yang ni buat sambal. Semua sedap syut. Kuang aja.
Untuk orang yang
yeah. And adalah suka makan nasi.
Sambal tu wajib ada.
Yeah, kena ada sambal.
Alright. So kita dah sampai dekat the final segment.
Jam yang ketiga.
I love this episode so much.
I'm sorry it took so long for you to get to this. Like, thank you for listening to the whole thing.
I personally rasa episode ni best lah. But the rapid fire is always really fun.
Okay.
So yang ni kita tak ada brief langsung. Are you ready?
Ready.
Kalau you boleh buat konsert sesiapa pun dalam dunia ni, who would it be?
Sesiapa?
Yeah, like any concert you can organize. Any concert.
Like I have creative control over it?
In the world. Yes. Dah, you rapid tak jadi. You rapid.
It will be Eminem.
Oh my God, please!
What? Like, but I have creative control lah. No, but really.
Kalau you boleh bawa Eminem, I'm just saying.
Okay, but what if, right? What if? Ni pasal you bagi I soalan tu bebas nak jawab kan?
Yeah.
I want to do like a. Have you heard of the Sudirman concert yang dia buat dekat 𝘾𝙍𝙀𝙊𝘀?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to like relive that moment lah. Like, tutup 𝘾𝙀𝙀 tu, put Malaysian performance.
Oh, Malaysian performance. Yeah.
Covering only Sudirman. Right? Tapi itulah tutup jalan tu, I don't think DBK will ever allow again. This was in the 70s, it's different, or 80s. Yeah, so that... Okay, next. So you start. Tak repeat langsung
Yeah, tak apa. That would be cool lah.
Okay.
Bucket list item paling tak masuk akal. Entahlah skydiving, I don't know.
It should masuk akal, but okay, I want to buy a yacht lah. Like, I know it sounds so orang kaya tak sedar diri kan, beli yacht kan.
Tak, masa I don't know. It's not even about that. I'm like, but for what? Where are you going?
So it's one of those things that I enjoy doing. I enjoy sailing, but I don't mean this like.
Kalau you enjoy, okay lah.
Yeah, I don't mean this like a rich man way of saying. Tak, I enjoy the whole like, you know. I went to Port Klang to learn it. Dah stop lama dah lah, pandemic lah, you know. But best way, I love it.
Podcast atas yacht. Tak, because that
Dia
tak.
makin lama makin.
Dengar dulu.
So tadi kalau I cakap pergi bulan, dia cakap podcast di bulan.
Weh, kalau boleh, hebat lah. Tak, maksudnya
okay. No,
imagine,
I'm being negative here.
tak, imagine you and your guests go sailing. You ajar diorang macam mana nak buat sailing tu, tengok diorang boleh berjaya ke tak. Sambil tu you tanya questions. And then the yacht tu is not, tak masuk akal dah. It's a work expenses.
Yeah. Actually masuk akal lah. I mean, I want to try and afford a yacht. Kalau ada, I tak beli tau branded stuff semua ni. I'm not so into it. But yeah, I had an object to prove my financial success. Just that one thing to buy is gonna be a yacht.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
How much is a yacht? I tak tahu.
Tak adalah, ada. Yacht ni yang kita tengok besar-besar tu yang $1 billion pun ada. That's called a super yacht. Is different category. I'm talking about a sailing yacht.
It's a ship. Why does it cost $1 million?
Do not. No.
Apa yang ada dekat ship ni
yacht
yang membuatkan
tu layar. Dia ada pakai layar, pakai angin tau.
Oh, okay.
Tu. Dia ni tak tahu.
Faham. Okay, I tak tahulah. I tak boleh relate sangat yang ni. Okay.
Itu
okay.
pun ada financial success lah. Yeah.
I cannot imagine you on your yacht. Kena ada podcast lah. Kena ada BTS
like
somehow.
a private jet or like a
Private jet
helicopter,
tu
which probably is more expensive. I want a yacht.
Style lah. Style juga sebenarnya. One food that you cannot live without.
Nasi. And I'm trying to lose weight, man. I tak boleh tak ada nasi. I swear.
Oh, yelah.
Like I senang makan. Segala benda I boleh bedal. Really.
Yeah.
But nasi is like susah weh
Itu
diet.
everybody lah kot.
I know everybody like janganlah diet tak makan nasi. Yeah, but you all don't know the amount of nasi I makan per portion now. Macam
it's like it's really nasi.
Love nasi.
I'm trying to think if we can make Nipsey rhyme with nasi, you know.
Podcast idea.
Oh my god. Makan nasi, borak.
Okay.
Tapi yang tu I rasa macam dah ada lah.
Ini rapid fire yang paling tak rapid, right?
No, normal. Okay,
ni bila nak fire ni?
Ni. This is the fire. The most fire joke yang you ada.
Persepsi orang ni yang aku ni kelakar tak betul loh. Okay,
tak, anyway. Ni setiap minggu kita akan tanya. Tak kisahlah guys kita kelakar ke tak. Kita tengoklah performance macam mana lah.
Okay, ada soalan untuk you.
Okay.
Kari pap apa yang ada jual dekat fast food?
Kari popular.
It's quite funny but no.
No.
Ready?
Okay.
Kari pap papa, I'm loving it. Don't keep it in, guys. Like laugh.
No, diorang
I've used it before on like a era punya tu. I love that joke. You know, kadang-kadang orang cakap, walawa. Sometimes you pick joke. This is like originally mine and I love it. Yeah, and then ada orang pakai kat TikTok. I'm like, yeah!
Hey, you invented it!
Yay! Tapi tu je lah. I punya kelakar yang orang boleh pakai. Yang lain semua tak kelakar.
Yang ni okay lah. Boleh tahan.
And
Okay, so
okay.
Kita actually setiap minggu kita akan stand by some jokes, custom ataupun special.
Oh, you have a joke?
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
And this one is like special sebab you ada.
Jeez.
No, because there's a lot.
No, don't think about it. Just, you know.
No, I ada
Rapid fire.
5 for you.
5 jokes?
This is my options. Selalu I akan ada. Kita over prepare. Kita extra credit student.
Okay. Ush.
Kenapa DJ radio senang nak cari partner?
Ush.
It's a joke.
Kenapa DJ radio senang cari? Kenapa?
Dia pandai pick up signals.
Ini yang this is the dad joke thing kan?
Yes. You don't have to keep it inside. You can laugh.
I did.
Understated sikit.
Except mine was funnier. Next.
Okay, you kena dengar yang ni pula. You pernah tak dengar pasal penyampai radio dalam plane?
Tak pernah.
Ya ke? Bukan ke diorang memang selalu on air?
I can't believe I didn't catch that one.
Duh. Bedom. Kari papa.
You jangan buat joke-joke tu dah You just stick to like
Dia tak ada support langsung
like fun Amelia.
How about you just don't
be funny Amelia.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you Anna for having me here.
It was a pleasure, Ray.
Aiman kat dalam ni.
Apa dia panggil? Hazib lah.
You do the snot laugh Do you have the snot laugh?
Sometimes kalau
I managed to snot laugh you.
Yes.
I'm the best guest Sembang studio ever had. For sure. She's not
100%.
Kan?
Adalah. Janganlah highlight benda tu. I baru fikir macam boleh crop
Ini audio kot. Orang dengar lah you punya tadi tu.
Yelah. Masalah ni dengan audio platform kan, you tak boleh lari lah. Okay, so we've come to the end of the day. Thank you so much sebab meluangkan masa bersama kami hari ni.
Terima kasih.
Before we end, thank
lagi?
you. Before we end, kalau you ada apa-apa untuk cakap dekat your audience dekat luar sana.
I think untuk live saya sebagai penyampai radio ni, I owe a lot of people a lot of thank yous. Aku berterima kasih sebab selama aku dalam dunia ni ramai yang support. Right, and I'm just grateful lah. I'm grateful, therefore I'm thanking everybody yang pernah mendengar, pernah menyokong walaupun sekejap, pernah mungkin memberi kritikan, pernah mengata pun. I thank you because benda-benda yang terjadi dalam kehidupan saya melalui pendengar-pendengar ni dan fan-fans yang ada ni has made who I am today, and aku happy dengan siapa yang Haniff Hamzah 2023 ni. I'm very happy with myself and I thank you for it. Thank you guys.
And thank you for being so open dengan your story. Okay, itulah cue kita untuk habis ya hari ni. Thank you guys so much dekat luar sana sebab menyaksikan episod kita hari ni. Dan jangan lupa kita akan macam tu lah dia nak end punya show. I'll see you guys next week. Ciao. Bye.